Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Almost perfect. There we go. Okay. Less than two crew squad. Welcome back in tonight. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you've had a lovely week, or if it was a tough week, thankfully it's over. And looking forward to hanging out with y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome you all. I know you could be anywhere this Friday night, so I appreciate you hanging out with me here. We're gonna have a good time. We do what we usually do on a Friday night. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna answer some questions. We're gonna have a good ass time. Make no mistake about it. Guaranteed squad. Let me say hello to every new early chatter up in here. Let me catch up with you, and then we continue our standard fare here. Lamb Diggity Dog, hello, bless up, welcome in Memories, hello, Cole, what's good? Fuji, welcome in, Terabyte, thank you for the 13-month, appreciate you. Welcome back into the Less Than Two crew, hello, hello, hello. Nathan, Pooya time, that's right. Little Miss Andre, hello, welcome in. Let me just switch up the music real quick, there we go, a little more chill. Little Miss Andre, thank you for the 39-month, appreciate you, welcome back into Less Than Two crew. Tall, Skinny Ben, welcome to Janky World. It's a janky world out there, Skinny Ben. And they're going through it out there in that house. Penny Paper, hello, can't stay label. Love the pattern, love you all. Welcome in, Penny. I know your stay is about to be short, but I hope you have fun in the short amount of time you're going to be here with us. Liv, hello, welcome in. Lamb says this song reminds you of Thanksgiving. What, the theme song? The starting soon the song? Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I would have never expected that, but you know. Mandy, hello, welcome in. Arabin with the 26-month, thank you, Arabin, appreciate it. Jen with the 9-month with the prime sub. I know you get one of these, Jen, so thank you so much for using that one prime over here. Welcome back in for your 9th month, appreciate it. Devi, hello, welcome in. Penny says, my favorite thing about Janky World is that it implies Ainsley wasn't janky. It's their way of being like, well, you can't call Ainsley janky. Lionel, welcome in. Hello, Angel Lee. Sal's here with the 28-month. Thanks so much, Sal's. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for another great month. Thank you for being here for another great month here with us, Sal's. Appreciate it. We're doing good, Ichiami. How are you doing? Welcome in. Madeline with the 6-month. Thank you so much. Vinyl with the 45. Thank you. Thank you. Shelley with the 17. Appreciate you, Shelley. Welcome back into Less Than Two crew. The feeds are miserable. I don't enjoy watching people slowly melt. Cam literally had his head in the freezer. This would do me in. This heat would do me in. Samantha, welcome in. Hello, Walling. What's good? Kansas, hello, because love, what up? Lori, happy pad. Oh. Okay, so first time chatter is the official Twitch account who said, the official Twitch account gave us 3 bits and said, we added 3 bits to Lori's power-ups redemption. Thank you, Twitch. And thank you, Lori, for redeeming the big emote. Getting Twitch to come out of lurk mode all of a sudden. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Leah doesn't get her music, room, or snacks because of this twist. This is brutal. Skinny Ben. Would she get her stuff next week? Do we remember how it went in Direfest? Jesse, hello, welcome in. Owie, what up? Red Wings in the building. You don't watch Feast last night, so I'm assuming you used that time wisely and finished Who Done in the Mole. I did not. Sad to say it to you. Looks like Leah's gonna make the mistake of nomming Chemo and Rabina. That is looking like it's gonna be the case with a T-Core renom if it has to happen. Pooya thinks it's Thursday because there was no live feed update for him this morning. Honestly, makes sense. Cindy Joe, they were 12th month being here with us for a whole year supporting the stream. Happy Friday to you, Cindy Joe. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, this hat is annoying me. Let me just switch it up real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna be like right over there. Is this hat too red, chat? Might be. Might be too red. I don't know. I don't like this either. This kind of looks wacky. Hold on. No, I don't know. Is it like the combination of my beard, the hoodie? I can't tell, but I'm not loving this look. But whatever. We'll ride it out. We'll ride it out, chat. We'll ride it out together. All right, let me fix a setting on my computer, which is move the chat to the left side here. Let me do that. There we go. Okay. Sorry, thank you for the prime sub of the 38-month. Appreciate you. Do you listen to Aaron Frazier? I do not. Sorry. What would I know Aaron Frazier from, or what do they put out that you would ask this? I'm looking forward to Leah's HOH this week. Honestly, still the best outcome for me. I think ultimately for like some more drama, a little bit of sweating for everybody. I'm looking forward to, sorry, I just read that. Cool. The song does give fall vibes. Okay. Well, we are approaching fall, so it makes sense. This song does not. This is a little intense. All right. We'll keep it on this. Lauren, thank you for the 44th month. You appreciate you. Welcome back into the Less Than 2 crew. I'm afraid that Leah's going to waste her HOH on Chemo and Rabina. I feel like, did I read this? Was I higher up and then low here? I think that might be what it is. Berzlinger. Sorry, Berzlinger. Juliana, happy Friday to you. Mandolin, welcome in. Red Wings, rough day. Got laid off of work. Oh, no. Red Wings, friends, sorry to hear that. That is never a good day. That is never a good day. I sincerely hope that whatever the next chapter brings, it's a good one. Because that is not cool. Not cool. Never a good day. So y'all get your lesson 2s in for Red Wings. Please and thank you. What carnival game would you most like to see in Janky World? It's not quite a carnival game, but I'm a sucker for a claw machine. Y'all know this about me. I wouldn't be mad if they put a claw machine up in there. What would you pick? What would your pick be, chat? What would you... If you were to pick a carnival game to be in Janky World, what would you pick? You let me know. Waffles, stay with the 23rd month. Appreciate you. Welcome back in. Can't believe they did this to us. It's like they want to just ruin the feeds in the game. Listen, they said you're not going to get zombie week because you don't want it. Okay, cool. We'll still do something that'll slow the game down, and that's put people in heat, in a bad, hot space. Dennis, stay with the 38th month. What up, what up? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for supporting the stream. Welcome in. Shout out all my dogs in the pad. At the pad, not in the pad. So shot. But welcome in. I was told I fucked up on the stock watch by saying in the crib versus at the crib, and there is a difference. And I was like, this is my most embarrassing moment as a podcaster easily. September gives it 10% bonus. Well, appreciate you redeeming during September, Lori. Thank you. Does she not get a letter picture? I assume it's gonna come after. Just let them in after veto. I'm begging. I mean, please, let's move it on. Mr. Moose, howdy, howdy. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Hello. Lee already got her basket and letter. Okay, never mind. She already got it. Okay. Well, she got letter and photos. Maybe the snacks come later. Oh, she did get an HH basket this morning. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. She got lots of random toys in her HOH basket too. What kind of toys? Let me know. I was hoping for a return of the Orwell and Grogu update this morning with a special appearance from Plushy Kellis. That did not happen. You got Terran and actual Kellis. I do not need some janky merch. Baby toys? That is wild. What? Bit of a pirate look. It's the beard and this. The hat is so red. Chad, I've worn this before. I've not noticed how red it is. Why is it so red? Why did I buy this? Like, what outfit does this go with? Maybe a black t-shirt or like a red sweatshirt. I don't know. It's so red. It's more red than I thought it would be. Arg. At least you showed us the front of the hat. Why? Matt, what does that mean though? What does that mean? Do you think there's a Chelsea backdoor in the works? There's a world where that's the case, Berzlinger, but the thing is, a Chelsea backdoor, it could happen. If Chelsea goes, if Chemo and Rabina go up, and one of them comes down through the veto, and Chelsea goes up, T-Core, who's T-Core voting for? Because she could easily vote to keep Chelsea or the other way. Chemo or Rabina will keep Chemo and Rabina. Cam and Mackenzie would keep Chelsea. That's two. That's two here. So in this scenario, let's pretend T-Core would vote out Chelsea for sure. So we'll go Chelsea, T-Core and one of Rabina Chemo. Cam and Mackenzie here. That's 2 and 2. HOH 2 nominees. That leaves Angela. Angela decides. And I think Angela would want her out, right? Especially if that's what Leah wants. Payback is a popular song. You may have heard it in a T-Mobile commercial. Oh, I see. I see. They're giving her nothing, so no loss had there. What? I'm catching up with you, chat. What prize would be in the Pooya claw machine? Well, like, is it stream-based or personal-based? That's the question. Also, chat, I have a question that I need to run a poll for if you're down. That Liana wants me to ask. When's the RGB Survivor Draft going to be? Boyko, it's going to be on Monday. This upcoming Monday. So in 3 days? Yeah. Should be fun. I'm excited. Very excited. I have not finished looking at all the videos, and I do not know who I would pick necessarily. Yeah, no, respawning, you know what I meant. I heard what I said, but you know what I meant. You love to see a dunk tank? But yeah, Lana, that's the claw machine from 14 would be incredible. Not that it makes you feel any better, but when that happened to me, it ended up being the biggest blessing in disguise. I have a better job and make more money, and I make my own hours. I'm so much happier. Hopefully this will take you to something even better. That's a great message, Amy. Thank you for sharing that with Red Wings. It gets pretty cold at night too. You get the opposite ends, yeah. If they're going to do this, they could at least do an accelerated week. That would be better for them. Or they do like a half and half, where like 3 days in the heat, 3 days in the house with like the ACs cranked up. But then they'd have to pay more for AC, and they don't want to do that. Or like open parts of the house. Like have them be in different rooms, if that makes sense. Like for Tuesday, they can all only be in the HOH room. I mean, the rooms are very small, so like that would be a little cramped, but that's part of the punishment if that's what you're going for. Does skee ball count as a carnival game? I don't think skee ball. I think skee ball is more arcade. I don't think I've seen a skee ball machine at a carnival before. I've seen the whack-a-mole one in both, but I've not seen a skee ball in both. They should have still given her music. That's not fair. Yeah, I mean, like, you can bring the iPod downstairs, you know? It's just gummy worms, none of the beauty products and girly stuff Leah probably wanted. Feels bad for the girls on their period outside. Yeah, the conditions are not ideal, chat. The one person that would have liked this is Quinn, and he just went out the house. Goes good with a gray hoodie. Well, Liv, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Tara T, thank you for the 46th month. Oh my God, I just clocked why Matt made the comment about the red hat. I need to change the hat. I'm sorry, chat. I'll be right back. Bro, they ruined red hats, man. Fuck. Anyway, we're back. We're back. All right, where were we? Where were we? How come production think this was a fun idea? That's the thing, is that I don't, like, we don't even know the full extent of what it is, and I'm just like, they look miserable. Like, that's not what you want. Tara T, thank you for subbing 3 months in advance. Tara said, I'm gonna be here for the next 3 months. Appreciate that. September to October, October, November, November, December. Rocking in the new year together. Thank you, Tara T, for supporting the stream. Appreciate that from you. Thank you. Apparently they can all hear Chelsea do her DRs because she's so loud. Oh no. Well, imagine how much they could hear Quinn if he was still in the house too. It's about as fun as the Fire Festival. Shisco, thank you for using your one primer here. Appreciate that from you. Welcome back for your 34th month. How you doing? If we hadn't seen the front of the hat, we may have thought, yep, I get it now, chat. Y'all caught up on it way faster than I did. It took me way too long. My innocent mind did not think further. I think the noms will still be tonight. I have to assume so. One of the trio needs to go. If not, maybe MJ. If they put up... The thing is, if she puts up the initial noms of Chemo and Rabina, I still think one of the trio is going. I do. The thing with the half and half that was beautiful was that if you do the half and half and put like T-Core Chelsea, like she was saying a couple days ago, is that you kind of do put the power in you and Angela's lap a little bit. Which again, you can still achieve with a post veto thing, but at that point you've burned two people, so it won't happen probably. I don't know. The CBS released Quinn's goodbye message. If someone wants to look it up and try and find it, let me know. Let me know. What's up with the dancing? What, in that Big Brother house? Because I don't think you saw any dancing here today. Planes and helicopter every few minutes. Oh, that's going to make the feed suck as well, for sure. What was Chelsea's music last week? It was Justin Timberlake, Future Sex Love Sounds. Kelly Kate. Now you get the hat thing. Yep. I just had no idea, chat. No idea. Why is Pooya changing his hat? The other hat, I think, has gotten dirty. It had like some like dustiness on the top, which I didn't like. The second hat was too red for my liking. Let's see. Do you have a tattoo on your left calf? I swear I just spotted something when you stood up. I do. Yes. Hold on. Yes. Yes, I do. It's my one and only tattoo. RJ Fed, thank you for the 39th month. Appreciate you. Welcome back in. RJ Fed, you always got that dream alive. The fact that they can hide from each other and scheme at all makes it worse. I agree. Not make the stream great again. Oh my god. Houday Fox said pool. Pool what? Like, at least last time we had the novelty of the house being split up. I don't get what we're doing this again. Yeah, and all the house being there is wild. Do you ever slip some Henny or rum in your coffee to try and level with the house guests? I do not. I'll be honest. I've never had a coffee that was liquored up. I haven't. And I don't think I would. I like my coffee separate, my liquor separate. Calla, thank you for the 31st month. Appreciate you. Thank you. For Leah, it's best if Chelsea goes. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you at all. What does Angela want the noms to be? May, I'll be honest, I've not watched the one-on-ones today, so I'm not 100%. They punished me by not giving me feeds last night, so I punished them by not watching. Or I just didn't have time to be honest. Leg stream, never again. LCB, yeah, that's Liana's initials. My tattoo. Because I'm sappy like that. I got the tattoo in like 2019 too, so it's been a while. I've had a tattoo for about 5 years now. Oh, what was the poll I was going to ask? Yes. Okay. So, mods, if you could set this up, can you set up which would you rather eat? Triscuits or wheat thins? Triscuits or wheat thins? I want to see what the poll thoughts are. Mikey, welcome in. Better late than never, friend. What flavor? Let's pretend they're both the same flavor. So if you're like, I have a favorite blank, which one would you prefer? Just on a plain flavor makes it easier. No, Tara, don't say it's like you have to pick one. So we'll set up a poll. And then there we go. Thank you, mods. All right, it's live. Triscuits or Wheat Thins? Just so I have an idea. Hey, welcome in, AZ. Hope you're doing well. There is a correct answer. Ooh, we got a little mod to chime in here. Mandy says there is a right answer, and it's not a right or wrong. It depends on what you eat them with. What would you eat them with, Rachel? Ooh, cottage cheese, huh? So I'll explain why this is a poll in like a minute. Hey, happy to have you here, AZ. Let's see. BB26's Vanessa would always eat Triscuits and cottage cheese. All right. Last chance to get involved with the poll. Otherwise, we'll close it and I'll let you know why this happened. Wow, Lori. Hey, you like the song? Thank you, Jabriski. I'm happy you enjoy it. Oh, also, while we're doing this poll, let me open the form up. If you want to submit a question anonymously, you will have the opportunity to do so in but a second. As of right now. As you know, Friday nights are the night where I get to chit chat with y'all. We can talk about anything. You kind of end up steering the conversation. So this is a stream for us to communicate together. And I have a tendency of reading everything in my chat. So fear not, if you write something or you put something in the chat, I'm going to get to it guaranteed. If you'd rather your name not be attached to it and you want to ask something anonymously on the sly, you can put that in the form. You feel free to do so. All right. What's your answer to the poll, Pooya, or is that what you're about to tell us? I'll tell you once this is done. Yes. Are we going to get a roll in the Discord for this? Like the pancakes versus waffles? No. We're not doing that. Six Elena. Welcome in. First time chatter in the building. Who should Leo nominate? Low key, she was cooking with the putting one from each side up a couple days ago. Like the idea that she would put up T-Core and Chelsea... Maybe not T-Core, but Chelsea should be who she should get rid of, in my opinion. I think she could maybe work in something with Cam. I think she maybe work in a little bit with MJ. I think she likes T-Core, but I think Chelsea should be the one. Because I thought Chelsea should have gotten rid of Leah last week, was my personal. All right, so 54-46, Wheat Thins have officially beat Triscuits. Now, let me tell you why this is a poll. So, Liana, part of her daily lunch that I pack for her, she has a very specific set of things she likes to eat or takes to work. And one of those things is a combination of hummus and blank. So, it'll be hummus and it used to be pita chips for the longest time. She made the switch to Triscuits because Triscuits, the fiber content is better. So, it's been Triscuits and hummus. So I've been trying to eat better. So 2 weeks ago, I accepted the challenge of I'm going to eat like Liana for a week. Because her diet is like very, very like specific. She doesn't have to put much thought into it, but she's already put the thoughts into like nutritional value. So it was like Triscuits and hummus, blah, blah, blah. So I'm eating like her for a week. And so... she does a grocery run during the weekends, and I've been told to, write whatever I would need if I haven't picked it up already myself, to write whatever I would need on the whiteboard. We have a communal whiteboard in the kitchen. Write them on the whiteboard so that she can buy them. Last week, I finished stream. Vibes were good. I felt good. Took a gummy because it is nighttime. I'm trying to wind down, you know, trying to chill out, trying to get sleepy. Had a gummy. And then as I'm getting ready, I switch off the computer and stuff. As I'm getting ready to, you know, go clean the kitchen up and reset it for tomorrow, I then realized that I haven't finished putting what I would need. So in the spur of the moment, I wrote, you know, we need more hummus because I definitely ate some of that. I would like some cream cheese, tomatoes, bread, whatever. And I wrote wheat thins. I meant Triscuits, but I wrote wheat thins. Now, mind you, I've never had wheat thins before. Never in my life have I had a wheat thin. So I wrote it all down. And I didn't think about this till after. But Liana will be very literal. Like, she'll see wheat thins on the board. She won't question that, oh, he may have meant Triscuits. He wants wheat thins, he gets wheat thins. So she bought wheat thins. She bought her Triscuits, still for her. And then she bought me a box of wheat thins. And so ultimately, I ended up being like, all right, well, this is cool. We'll see how this goes. So I've had wheat thins for the week. I like wheat thins better. I do. I don't mind Triscuits. Mind you, I'm not like Triscuits, ew, yuck. But there is something, as someone said earlier, the tiebreaker for them was the texture. There is something to be said about the texture of a Triscuit. Let me put it this way. You can eat 5 wheat thins and be fine. It should be an internet challenge to eat 5 Triscuits with no water and no dip. The flavor is good, but the shit's dry. You cannot have a raw Triscuit. You gotta have something else with it. It's a little too scratchy for me. But yeah. So we were talking earlier and Liana was like, Triscuits are better. I was like, I don't know. I really like the wheat thins. She's like, run a poll. I want to see a poll. I was like, okay. So what was it? A 56 to 44 vote. I'm going to message her. 56 to 44 vote. And wheat thins won. 36 to 44. Well, I just inflated the numbers there. That's my bad. That's my bad. But the point is I won. So there we go. To be fair, I don't usually buy wheat thins, so I can see how the accidental purchase could be my changing. Yeah, she was like, I don't know, maybe. But then she bought them anyway, which I appreciated. Which I didn't know I would appreciate, honestly. What's the compare? Well, someone says something about the fiber content. I wouldn't know. I'm the wrong person to ask about the fiber content. That would be a Liana question. All right, let me catch up. Someone asked a question about Big Brother. AZ said, Liana wrote, okay, ... Well, you probably biased them. On the record, I never said what my opinion was. I didn't tell you what I liked. Liana, it is what it is, babe. It is what it is. If someone takes Angela to the final 2, do you think the jury will penalize that person for taking the so-called easy win? It depends on what the mindset is of the jury, AZ. But I don't think so. I no longer think Angela's drawing dead. So who knows? I think it also depends on the person, maybe. But I don't think so. Oh, Ichiyama said, what's the fiber comparison? I'm not sure. But yeah, Triscuit does have some good flavors. Like we've had there's an olive oil one, there's a pepper one. They're good. I like them. You eat them dry, Walling? No shot you eat them dry. Come on. I was just wondering to myself, Pooya does gummies? Why, Fujiyoshi? Do I give a gummy vibe? Is that a thing? Do I give a gummy vibe? I think a lot of people say my chill demeanor gives them like weed smoker vibes. I think if we got out of trio, she'll be the target next week. Well, her only options are to get out someone from a trio, right? Either the Chelsea Cam Mackenzie side or the T-Core Rabina Chemo side. But what you're saying is you're counting, but when you say trio, you mean the T-Core Rabina Chemo side, right? Pretty close result. I've had both in my house over the years. Yeah, we have both right now. Nom's final. There we go. What's everyone's cracker brand of choice? Townhouse for me. I've never heard of Townhouse, Tara. Deborah, thank you for the 3rd month. Appreciate you. No bias from Pooya, but Triscuits are better. There we go. Sorry, I can be easily influenced, but Liana's usually right. So, all right. Liv, whose mod are you, Liv? You're on Team Pooya, okay? Always. I think Angela Wynn will be a fabulous cap on this crazy ass season. I mean, listen, we're talking narrative. The first HOH run, you watch that, 99% of people, if they started the season today, they'd watch the first 3 episodes. They're like, this woman ain't winning the show. So if she ends up winning the show, that's nuts. Leah promised Cam and Angela safety during the 10-hour comp. There we go. Leah said noms are tomorrow. Well, they have been cutting feet, so maybe that's what it was. AZ, thank you for gifting 5 subs to 6 Elena, Lionel, Lovebug, Itradus, and Jackie. Appreciate you, AZ. Thank you for making that happen. I think they are tonight, but she said tomorrow this morning. Oh, I always do that. The day does not end until I sleep. So if I'm awake till 7 a.m., it's not Friday yet. You know what I mean? Sun-dried tomato wheat thins. Try those next. I will do. Now about to eat some sun-dried tomato wheat thins with smoked Gouda and prosciutto. Low-key, I would love to make a charcuterie board right now. Maybe that's what I do tomorrow. Set up a little charcuterie board for me and Liana. Also, yes, earlier when I said the communal whiteboard, it is for me, Liana, and the cats, but the cats don't really use it, so it's just me and Liana. Did Chemo talk to Leah today? I believe I did catch that, Otter. Yes, yes. And thank you for the first time chat. Wheat thin is better as standalone. Triscuit better with a dip. There we go. How did this comp go 10 hours when it barely went 3 the other 2 times? So Red Wings, do we know definitively which comp it was? Can you let me know? Oh, did Chemo not try to do one on one? I swear I saw them talking at one point. I'll be putting a Z on the end of flips. Oh. Burslinger, let me tell you. I am very upset we didn't get the 10-hour endurance on feeds. Because here's the problem. I am I'm tasked with the lovely opportunity to talk live feeds once a week, Friday mornings. It's a job I enjoy. It's a job I love. It's a job that's become synonymous with my name, Pooya Fridays. It goes hand in hand. So I have a routine for Thursdays. I watch the episode with Liana, the eviction. It's finished. I say goodnight to Liana. I get my coffee ready. I sit down. I camp on the feeds in case they come on. I then proceed to have some of this coffee because it's 9. I need some energy in the tank, right? So then from 9 to about midnight 1, sometimes we get feeds in between, sometimes we don't. But from 9 to 1, I'm here with the feeds on this monitor being used for either catching up on podcasts or reading up on what I may have missed during the day. If I didn't have my eyes on feeds or if I didn't see someone I woke up, for example. Catch up on live feed update if I've missed any. Or if I've done all that, play a game, hang out, watch a movie, whatever. Like, dual monitor, make it work. Then when the feeds come on around 1, if I'm lower on energy, I may do this. I may crack my Red Bull. I get a Red Bull once a week for this moment. Sometimes I won't have the Red Bull till like 2. If I'm like, oh shit, the one-on-ones are going. Okay, I know it's going to be longer. Let me have the Red Bull. And then we go all the way there. And then I go to bed at like 5, 6. I wake up around 10. Podcast at noon. Well, this was until this week where now the podcast is 11. So having something to keep my mind moving is good for me. Because if my mind is moving, I don't get tired as quickly. Last night was brutal. I didn't open the Red Bull. I was not risking having the Red Bull. I was like, I'm going to be wired. The problem was I should have gone to bed at like 1. I didn't. I was tired then. I didn't go to bed. I was like, the feeds might still come on, whatever. Sorry, 2, not 1. Feeds might come on, whatever. So I stayed up till fucking 6. That was brutal. I hated it. I like Wheathans, but I was thinking earlier that I did miss Leon. It's been so long since we've seen her. I'm hoping she joins for some spooky streams this fall. That'd be fun. I would love that. Let me turn on my AC chat. Hold on. Real quick. Let me turn on a luxury that the Big Brother house guests cannot afford right now. Sorry, Big Brother. Okay. Premium cars, they helped me so much over the last week while giving her COVID, and I couldn't keep down much else. Jill, are you feeling good now? You're all good? Are we doing marbles this fine night? Pending? But I'm not going to lie to you, leaning no. But pending. We'll see. It'd be impressive if Leah could rebuild her simpire, considering there's only one straight man left in the house. I don't know about the ladies. Well, I think that she's definitely going to try and work with Cam. We'll see. We'll see. That's why I missed the slop the other day. I had Alexa remind me, and I said tomorrow was actually today. There we go. Remember the cookies shaped like elves and they were like sandwich cookies? Mike, you've never had these. Sounds like we need a cracker tier list. I mean, low key, a cracker tier list where I have a whole charcuterie board out and me and Liana are sitting there trying things and rating them. That would be a phenomenal stream, I think. What do you think? Would you be down for that stream? What kind of veto could they do? Sounds like they will still be outside. What was the fucking veto they did last year for the diver? Was it like a stack'ems? Like they had to stack takeaway containers or something? Was that it? I'm catching up with you, chat. Sorry. Wheaton is a great dip cracker because it's a strong, thick cracker. All right, there we go. It was the one where they had to hold the sword against the picture. Oh, I remember this. Wow, 2 hours and 50, about 2.5 hours, both seasons it ran. It went 10 hours last night. It's fucking criminal they didn't show us this. I mean, I'm 99% sure. Did we get this on feeds on BB19? We didn't, right? I don't give a fuck. It went 10 hours. The minute it went past 2.5, you should have given it to us. You know what's disgusting about this? The wall comp was like 35 minutes. This was 10 hours. I would gladly take a 10-hour endurance comp. So it was like holding a skewer, basically. Okay, that makes sense. Best thing is Persian baked bread with any dip. DH, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I would love that. A little bad about it right now would go a long way for me. Well, thank you, AZ. Appreciate it. Should add a charcuterie board tier list suggestion to the goblet. You don't need to add it to the goblet. I'm already putting it on my list. Easily. I owe you an apology, Pooya. I never wanted to get you fired from Pooya Friday. My suggestion for Mama Fee Fridays should obviously have been Mama Fee Mondays. It was a complete brain fart on my part, and I humbly apologize. And I humbly accept. You're good, Lori. TVinus, thank you for 24th month. TVinus been here with us for 2 years now supporting the stream. Thanks so much, TVinus. Hope you are doing well, and welcome back in to the Less Than Two crew. Appreciate you being here. You know what I should have done is check and see where we ended the form last time, because if new questions come in, I'm gonna miss. Yep, there we go. Caught up. Okay. Jordan, thank you for the 46 month. Appreciate you, Jordan. Thank you, thank you. I can't believe they didn't endurance comp. Yep, agreed. Agreed. They are really lucky it's only the 70s this week instead of the 100s last week. I mean, they'd have to cancel it, right? They'd have to cancel it if it was 100. No shot they could be doing that. Would we contact CBS to know to let folks know feeds would be down for a while? I mean, that's all we can ask for, chat. That's all we can ask for. Yeah, they had to stack styrofoam containers. That's what it was. Yes. The video, I think, is with the pictures they posted on Instagram. They posted pictures on Instagram. Hold on. Let me look up CBS Big Brother real quick. Breaking news. Expect the unexpected. Chen bought an Ainsley spot on the world tour. Oh, yeah. This totally makes sense. Yeah. Yep. It's going to be like a postcard competition. That's my guess. And the postcards are going to be pictures from various locations that Ainsley and Julie are at. That's what it is. That could make sense to me. That could make sense. And it could be a match, like spot the difference type shit. Something like that. All right. Must have been something different about it to go that long. It's true. They were counting items in the backyard and prep. We'll take that as well. But this time, so yeah, the wall was cooked. Like they couldn't do that. If they did an hour, it'd be impressive. But yeah, when it's just hold a thing, that's when you have your best version of an endurance comp, because anybody can win, and it's not reliant on physical capability. It's just sheer fucking will. That's all that matters in that situation, and like concentration. Oh, I would not put this on Julie Chen, Lori. She's just the messenger. We don't shoot the messenger. All right. Yeah, so Mikey, it was the Hold'em comp. Angela was in third. She lasted near the 10 hours. Yeah, Angela and Cam were the final, and Leah were the final three, right? Trying to find a picture, but best rep is a video from Google. This comp, but assuming holding a marshmallow instead of the sign. Yes, that's the comp. That's the comp, I assume. With distractions and shit, probably. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. XOXOK. Hey, Pooya, long time no chat. I can catch the pad live for a while, but your VODs help me make it through the weeks. I really appreciate your dedication to creating the best vibes and community. Kay, thank you so much for that kind message. That means a lot. I'm happy the VODs found their way to you and that you've enjoyed the content even though you weren't able to be here live. So welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back, rather. And I'm happy you're here. And that message meant a lot to me. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. Came down to Rubina, Angela, Cam. Rubina dropped and Leah gave Cam and Angela safety. So they went, all four of them went near 10 hours. That is nuts. That's wild. Incredible, but wild. All right, chat. First question from the forum. How mad is Chelsea going to be when the Camgula showmance happens? If a Camgula showmance happened, that would be hilarious. And she'd be very mad. Who wins in an Angela Chemo Final 2? It's the Final 2 this season deserves. I would be rooting for Angela in that Final 2 low key. If Chemo and Angela are in Final 2, let's run the votes. We've been doing this, right? So this hand is the Chemo hand, okay? Rubina, T-Core, that's 2. Chelsea, MJ, I think Chemo wins as of right now. I'm willing to bet Chemo wins as of right now. But if Angela's making it all the way there, like wins another HOH, let's say, you gonna fucking deny her? 3 HOH wins? A target from week 1? Had 3 people use the veto on her? I think the problem with Angela's game is this is a season where there's a lot of hero narrative. And the way Angela's personality is can be off-putting. So let me explain what I mean. MJ uses the veto on Angela and says, this was my move. I did this. That's 1. Leah uses the veto on her, says, this was my move. This is what I did. So they're like, this is my move. So Angela can't use that as a marker of like, in the history of Big Brother, no one has had the veto used on them that many times or whatever. It's their move. And I think the way Angela speaks has put a lot of people off in the house. But I think that no matter what kind of game you're playing, you can spin it to sound better. Like you can be on the block 8 times and spin it, right? I'm fearless. Being put on that block should have terrified me, should have paralyzed me by the second, third time. I never let it. I never let being the pawn scare me. Even when I was told I was the pawn, I never trusted it. I thought I was the target, and I made sure that whoever the other person was the pawn, they go home. You know, like you gotta like spin it with that kind of energy. I feel like the problem is if Angela goes that route, it won't work for her as of right now. As of right now. But we'll see. Still plenty of game to go. She also went 10 hours in the endurance comp. If you didn't think Angela was a comp threat or she's useless and can't win anything, eat your fucking words, you know? Eat them. Best twist ever would be if the whole season Oscars were actually AI playing the game. That would be wild. But also, Angela winning would confirm all the production plant allegations that all the casuals have put on her. For sure. How do you create the BB sound clips for the soundboard you use on podcasts? So for me, my method is a two-step method. If I'm clipping. So typically, as you've seen, I don't use my soundboard on the podcast, on the Big Brother podcast. Rob already has a soundboard that he's been using for years. Taryn has started using a soundboard in the last like 4 seasons. You do not need a third soundboard when I'm there. So I don't use it there. However, the way I do it is I'll be watching the episode, standard stuff. I will open up Audacity. Audacity is a free software that you can download. It's what a lot of us podcasters use to record and edit our podcasts on. Not record. Yeah, record. You can record your podcast on it, but mostly to edit. But you can also record your desktop audio using Audacity. So I would just, the minute the episode starts, I would hit record on Audacity. I would watch the episode. If a soundbite happens that I like, I would mark down the timing on the Audacity line of like, okay, it's 34:58 to 35:06. I want that clip. And then once the episode's over, I would save the file. I would then go through and trim the bits I want, make a separate audio clip, put it in there, export that, then I have it for the soundboard. So that's one method. I'm sure there's an easier method to do it. I'm sure. But that's the way I do it. Which, if you've seen the way I do graphics for Goose Goose, you shouldn't be surprised that I do the weirder way. Who should Angela want to be in the final 2 with? I don't know. Who does Angela have the best shot at the final 2 with? I mean, Leah's probably the one, right? Maybe. Yeah, I think Leah. What's the likelihood of Leah and Quinn jurymans? If we're taking the DR of I have a crush on him as factual, if Leah was going out this week, I would say high. I think the more people in that jury house, the less likely it becomes a thing. So I would say let's put the over under at like 30% chance, maybe 25. How about next week? I would still say 25% chance. They had a lot of time to have something develop, but also being off the show, off camera, in the jury house, maybe that's a different vibe. But I'd go 25 on the skeptical side, if that makes sense. Hey, do you want to thank you for the 100 bits? Here's some bits for sharing the bits about the audio bits. Well, I appreciate the bits for the audio bits. Thank you for sharing those bits. If Chemo continues to do nothing, Angela beats him. I mean, Chemo has 2 votes locked up right now if he gets to the end with Angela. He just needs 2 more at that point. 2 more. And there are 2 votes available that voted to keep him in the house. One of them claiming that his message and the representation of what he wants to bring and do in this house was the reason she voted that way. So I think he still has it on her, honestly. Deborah says, I think that was a clip from week 1 and she meant Matt or Tucker. So I saw a tweet, I don't remember who it was, but someone had pinpointed when she was wearing the item that she was in the DR with, and that was Sunday. So did you see this? Is this about, it's a Mike tweet. I think it's about Quinn, the interview thing. Yes, I did. Y'all, let me talk about this for a second. Hold on. I think, and this doesn't need to be a big discourse, I will first say what I want to say by saying that everyone's entitled to like or dislike any house guest they want. You know, I've always said this. If you're you're in my stream, in my chat, you're entitled to root for somebody that I don't like or root against someone that I'm a fan of. We do not need to have the same favorites or the same haters. Now, if you're rooting for someone who is problematic, I will not want to root for them. I do not like them. I'm not going to like cuss you out for that opinion, but I'll let you know that I don't like that. You know what I mean? Boom. Then, prefacing it with that, Quinn has been a very polarizing player this season. Early on, I had vocalized that I have a bit of a pet peeve when it comes to Big Brother. I don't like the grand, like, playing to the cameras. And when I said playing the cameras back then, I definitely did not mean it the way it happened. And I think I also realized how it sounded after the fact. But I made that known. That's not really a thing I love. However, since then, moving on from that, Quinn is a big fan of the show. Might not be the best player. Certainly is not the best player. Honestly, should be considered lucky to be in the jury phase, given the way he played the game. But he's just a young fan who got to live out his dream, got to be on the show, got to play the game, got to try out things, you know, have big moment at a veto where he talked shit to somebody, got to do an eviction speech that he thought, you know, he enjoyed himself doing. And, you know, we roasted him quite a bit for wanting to do the deep dives and how much he loves RHAP. The game's done. Seeing what he said to Mike was so endearing and so incredible. I hope nothing but the best for him. I hope that when he comes back, people are not just like holding on to that hate, because the game's over. His time is over. Let him now do what he does best, which is watch the show and enjoy the show. Oh, and the Sharon moment was incredible as well, Zemo. Yeah. Yeah. No, Quinn's one of us. He really is. I didn't see the RGB exit interview. Do you know what it is? We do not have an exit interview. Apparently, we did not get an exit interview in the jury phase. That's what I was told, or what I heard. Which I was surprised by, because I saw other people get it. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll get it, but I guess not. Do you record the feeds to go back? I have a method. Can't quite talk about the method, but I have my ways. Who else looked up the pot roast cooking Burger King video after last night? Mikey, it's a great video. I hate the person it's attached to, but it's such a funny meme from Big Brother lore. Also, I'm happy you enjoyed the tech question, Mandy. Aren't you going to get injured ones last year either? Yeah, there we go. Quinn is one of those people that I'm not a fan of while in the house, but probably will like outside the house. He's going to be a great podcast guest, I think. He's going to be a good time on Twitter. Good fun tweets, meme content probably, and just high energy. And I like a person who's going to be passionate about the show inside and outside the house. And like, you know, I follow a lot of Twitter accounts that were preying on his downfall or not really a fan of him. And I was okay with that. Because again, to me, you can root for and against people on the show. It's human nature. We're watching these shows to root for someone, root against someone, or watch for good gameplay, watch for comedy, watch for mess. You're allowed to watch under all those umbrellas. I think it's been a very non-problematic season of the show. So I'm very happy about that. Sam, all right. You know what? You know what? All right. So I'm excited for him. And I hope he does get his deep dive. I really do. I really do. If only Quinn knew what a weird week this is to make a reference to kitties and cooking appliances, he'll have no idea. Which moment would have been more cringe for you if you were on Chappelle asking Felicia about Kenny being a swinger or Rob bringing up the crockpot to Andy? Honestly, the Chappelle moment, I would have died laughing just based on Felicia's reaction. I wouldn't have thought it was bad. The Andy crockpot thing, I want to say this. I felt like Melissa and Taryn were acting a little too like, I was like, y'all, Rob is not even making it dirty. Rob explained it in like the most PG way possible. I'm happy I wasn't there because I would have clarified the noise. I was like, Rob, it's more of a wop, wop, wop. You're doing it wrong, Rob. Like, Rob, stop. Let me do it. Let me show you how to do it. Who from RHAP do you think would do the best on BB aside from Terran? Jess, this might be a polarizing take, Jess the original. I don't think Terran would do good on Big Brother. Like, for me, I don't think Terran makes my top 3 of the podcasters. That's just me. And I mean no disrespect by this. I do not think it's an insult. But my three, because I think the main thing you need is social game. Having strategic mind is good, but if you're just socially in a good spot, no one wants to touch you, that'd be sick. So I'm rolling through my mental Rolodex right now. Immediately, I would give you, in no particular order, I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to give you 3 names here. And I'm not including myself. And I'm not including Liana. That's out of the equation as well. I'm going to go ahead and give you Mary. I think comp-wise, Mary would be good. I think socially, Mary would be good. And I think she has the strategic mind. She's got the whole thing going. Scally is another one. I know he would deny it to my face, but Scally, I think, is very good. Scally is one of the most socially active and likable people I know. A lot of people will talk to Scally and feel comfortable talking to Scally. He just makes you feel heard, which is great. And I think he looks like you'd underestimate him. So I think that's a good one. The other, I'll give you one last one. Oh, I'm also not including Asia because Asia is now a Survivor player. I'm thinking Jenny is my other one. I think Jenny's my other one. Chappelle was an honorable mention because I think Chappelle socially would be good. Chappelle would get too bored and just his game would end up getting like Chappelle would end up kind of in the Tucker spot where you just kind of can't help yourself. You're bored, you know? So, and by that I don't mean he's gonna like win all comps or do wacky shit. I just think he's gonna get fed up with the game. So yeah, let me lock in Mary, Scally, Jenny. I think. And there's a couple other people in there that I still think could do it and also be very entertaining. Amon, I can't believe I forgot. Amon is high up there for me. Lavina's really good. I think Sasha would be a good shout. So yeah, there's a lot of peeps out there. A lot of peeps out there. Yeah, you can bring Sam back. I would actually like to see Sam. Sam, we're gonna untime you out, Sam. You have to give us your 3. Thanks for the thoughtful answer. I'm happy to answer that, Jess. I'm happy to answer that. Jenny would talk too much. Daisy, as someone who's hung out with Jenny in person, she talks the right amount. Like, I never feel like Jenny's dominating a conversation. What about Phillard? I think Phil would bring incredible vibes. What would be Terran's weaknesses? I think Terran's weaknesses, I've met Terran in person, and I think he's someone who is also, like, in person, puts on a good impression, easy to talk to. I think my worry for Terran would be thinking a little too strategically. Like, thinking of a too good of an optimal move would be my thing for him. I feel like Terran is someone who, the way I see him playing a game like this, would be, I want my best possible outcome. And I think in the game of Big Brother, sometimes you got to let the best possible outcome go. And you got to take the second best possible outcome or the third best possible outcome. So I think that's probably the biggest one for me. Yeah, over analytical or like too like zoned in on the one thing, if that makes sense. Chappelle was stirred the pot just because exactly. Could even put you to agree on the live feed update this morning, even though you weren't on it. I actually, Tom, sir, I was on it. I would argue that it was my best showing yet on a live feed update this morning.
Look at us. Huh? Who would
She probably would never, but my money would be on Liana. Liana's someone who I think, similar to Mary, physical can do, socially great, strategically got that mindset to her. I think Liana would get very tired of being in that situation for like 70, 80, 90 days. I think she couldn't handle being in that environment for that many days. I think she would do well as well, but I think the gas would run low at some point. Madeline, don't do that. I don't think he'd do it. I don't think there's a lot of podcasters that would do Big Brother. Like, I think at this point, if you ask every podcaster, if you could be on any show, which would you be on? I think a lot of us would answer a lot of other shows before we say Big Brother. I know I would. I've definitely said that Big Brother would not be on my list. Hey, Noe, thank you for the 6 month. Appreciate you. Welcome back to the Less Than Two crew. So Leon for reindeer games then? I mean, I'd like that. AJ would be very fun, for sure. For sure. I think Tom will also get too frustrated when people aren't logical, don't agree with his ideas. I think he would have a tough time if like I think what is the word I'm looking for? I think we're somebody who very much knows the game inside out, or would tell you he knows the game inside out. I think dealing with frustrating people will be very frustrating for Darren. Who will be the Angela of the season? Jacob, 100%. Easily. Jacob would just have a house meeting and blow up a game for the sake of it and just ream someone out. We could just put you guys in a house for a week before, like they do sometimes. That'd be so fun to watch. I would love that. That would be so much fun if we did like a cheeky weekend game. The only issue I have with that is pre-gaming would probably happen. But if you just throw us all in there, be like, all right, we're playing the game, that'd be good. Summit was low-key awesome. I'm happy you enjoyed it, AZ. I haven't seen it yet. Didn't Jacob win second in? I mean, no. He brought entertainment. He went out like middle of the pack or a little lower to the pack, kind of, is kind of where I remember him being. His second win wasn't shit, self-proclaimed. So yeah. Falling in love with the ones redacted. Good times. Do you view the challenge as a separate social experiment competition category because they're mostly returnees and outside relationship influence the game? I mean, I don't put it in the same boat as a Big Brother or a Survivor, and part of it could be that for sure, Kay. It's like the challenge is almost like a athletic soap opera, in that soap operas, they run forever. The cast, they keep bringing back the cast, and the stories run for like, there's lore on the challenge like you wouldn't believe. And I think that's a big part of it, but it's still very entertaining. Like an entertainment factor, it's right up there with Big Brother Survivor, but it definitely is different for those reasons for me. Any chance you still have it? Who'd you, where? I mean, of course. Let me open it up. Soap opera is a good description. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate that. Athletic soap opera is a great way. Thank you, y'all. Thank you so much. Aman would be really good. I think Aman would be great. Easily. Really great on either show, Big Brother or Survivor. Just on an entertainment factor, strategic factor, social factor. I think Aman would do very good. And I think he's proven as such in any other games he has played. I think Aman's one of those people where he's really good to the point where you kind of think about, okay, I got to snipe him when I get the chance. Because, like, you can't really factor in people's gameplay on, like, a Goose Goose. Because he's incredibly chaotic in Goose Goose. He's not as chaotic in orgs and stuff. So. All right. I think I have it, Mandy. Let's try and find it. Here we go.
Wow, it's really gonna be a big problem. Wow, it's really gonna be a big problem.
That was like one of my first attempts at doing the little remixes for the soundboard, and it was delightful. But yeah, for context, for those who don't know, that was Jacob playing the live version of Redacted. And when talking about him being a 2-time winner, because he won the Winners at War version of the online game, he said his second win wasn't shit. And fun fact, if you didn't know the extra lore behind that, he was in the final 2 against me. We were both winners coming into that game, and he won by a vote of 4-3. I lost by 1 vote, and he came in with an alliance that made it to jury. He had more numbers on the jury than I did, and that impacted the game. Oh, and the other voice you heard in that soundbite is none other than Muna, who was on this last season of Netflix's The Mole, actually. Our world is very small and weird, chat, and connected. I think Jofo would do great on BB. I think so. I would go as far as to say, Nathan, I think Jofo would do even better on Survivor, personally. For sure. I can picture it. Sorry I was late today. Are we getting Goose Goose this week? Hey, never apologize for being late, Butterfly. Happy you're here regardless. Yes, there will be Goose Goose this week. Finally, there will be Goose Goose this week. So Sunday, 5 p.m. Goose Goose happening. Do we have kitty pictures? Yes. I think I have a couple. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so there's this picture of Pearl. Hold on. Sitting by our front door. Come on, please. Please. Well, it's not going to do it. Okay. Hold on. All right. And then I have this photo. It's from the same, like, 1 minute apart of Clam joining and covering Pearl's face. So there you go. There's the cat update. Also, actually, for my Canadians out there, this past weekend was a very special one for me because I didn't get the chance to talk to you on Sunday. I forgot. I had poutine! And it was delicious! I miss it so much. So much. All right. So let's go back to the forum, shall we? And also, if I missed your question and you're saying it in the chat, feel free to write it again if I missed your question. I don't mind that. Sometimes I might lose one in the middle of everything. My car is named Pearl after my grandma. I love that, Sunshine. It was really good poutine, Liv. I can judge a poutine. I've had many. It was very good. Would you rather have Omer and Aman as your duck mates for a whole stream or be Avenger for the whole stream? I would rather be Avenger for the whole stream because I'm neutralizing the Avenger, meaning no one else can do the, let me just find a person that can kill and just kill 2 people for no reason. I can prevent that by being the Avenger, and I can just play detective, which I love doing. So that'd be perfect. Because Omer and Aman as duck mates, they're going to get voted out quickly, and it's going to be infuriating. Is anybody left in the game from your BB26 draft? I still have Leah. And she can't go home this week, so we're making it into next week. That's good. We'll take that. I have 1 left. Taryn has 3. Aman has 2. And Melissa has 2. And Rob is out of the draft. And the audience, too. You were very close. You're missing an RHAP in there. That was it. Does Taryn have as much fun as it looks like with Corey on the recap or other podcasts? AZ, can you elaborate what your question is? I go to Toronto all the time, never had it. Why not? DH, are you not a fan? Or is this something that you've kind of been like not into? Or are you a texture person? I need to know more. I'd be so disappointed if Leah puts up Chemo and Rubina. Chemo will just go home. Oh, I think Chemo 100% goes home in that two-person situation. Which is funny, because I would say that if you had to give everyone win equity in the house, Chemo has one of the lower ones. So not taking out someone with more win equity at the top, but you know. All right, next question in the form. Do you ever pack Liana ants on a log in her lunch? No, it's not part of her list. And I feel like y'all have showed me this before. We've talked about ants on a log, which is a snack made by spreading peanut butter, cream cheese, ricotta cheese, or another spread on celery, pretzels, or bananas and placing raisins on top. No thanks. Not for me. No, not for me. Does Ottawa have New York fries in the food courts? I've seen one in, I believe Rideau Center used to have one. I believe so. Don't quote me on that. But I think back in the day, 2011, I think I've seen one. There's a brewery in Florida that has really good poutine. That's the dream. That's what I want. If I find a brewery here that does that, I'm just going to live there. Well, that's the thing, Benrys. I don't think T-Core's touching that block. No, I mean, she said that T-Core would be the replacement nom. Some people think that her thing of like, I have another plan is that Chelsea's the backdoor nom. But the fact that they're not on next to each other is a tough one. Because I think if they're not next to each other, you're not guaranteed that one of them is leaving, you know? You want to try poutine soba? It's really good, Sunshine. Does it have meat broth? Oh, are you, I think there's, it's not meat broth. It's potatoes or fries, cheese curds, and gravy. The gravy can be meat-based, but it can also be veggie-based. Veggie-based? What's the veggie? What's the gravy that's... I'm going to sound stupid. What's the alternative, chat? There's another gravy that can be there, I think. Good luck, Tom, sir. Hope you get in. It's normally beef-based, but it can be other. It can be other gravy. Mushroom gravy. Thank you. That's what it was. That's what it was. I've had both, and I like both. All right, next question. Wait, hold on. I think Liana. I think I heard her. Actually, I don't know if she might have been asleep and woke up to pee or something. Maybe it's like maybe she's awake. Let me just check. One sec. I'm gonna ask her if she would like ants on a log for her lunch this week. Just see what she says. Yeah, that kind of gravy, Mikey. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I think I muted the wrong. I didn't mute my microphone. But it's fine. Okay, where were we? I like breakfast gravy. Can you put that on a set? I mean, gravy. We'll take gravy. We'll take gravy. 3 of my stars in fantasy are all out this week. Fantasy's frustrating for me to talk about right now. It just looks like Taran and Corey have great chemistry. I'm not rude enough to call anyone out, but something that looks like as if he is faking it on podcast with guests. I mean, I would put it this way. We are all like people with unique personalities. And sometimes two personalities fit more than others. But I don't think it's an annoyance thing. Like, let me give you an example. I think that Rob is a podcaster where I feel like anytime Rob is on with anybody, I don't see a difference in energy all that often. Rob can catch anyone's vibe, but also Rob is very much a neutral, kind of like plays the straight man on a podcast, right? Whereas a lot of other podcasters, we have this like flavor we bring to the table, or we, you know, focus on a specific thing, whatever. So my answer would be no. I don't think it's more of a I'm having more fun here than I am here. That's not my read of the situation. But also I think think of it this way as well. There are some days where there's so much more information to pack. So the podcast is getting moved along as quick as possible. And for Corey, I'm glad that him and Taran are vibing, or the vibe's good on these pods, because a lot of Corey's live feed updates, there's just not been enough content. You know what I mean? But yeah, if Rob is not in the driver's seat, he is a different animal altogether. I think I'm being appreciative from a diversity perspective. Not everyone is meant to gel, and that's a good thing. Tends to mean a wider variety of POVs. Exactly. My impression is that Taran is usually looking at his nose to prep the next thing he says, so I understand there isn't always as much of a back and forth. Right. That's also true. I think Corey does a great job. I agree. I think Corey, based on just watching one stream of Corey's, you can tell like this is a arena that he's very good at and very comfortable in, and like a natural at. Do you have any special plans for the 200th stream of Goose Goose? I have one objective for the 200th of Goose Goose, and it's a full lobby. I want 16 people to be there, and I want it to be fun. And we'll see who I can get for guests, but we'll see. That is the number one goal, though. Number 200, full lobby, good times. That's perfect for me. Not 200-hour stream. What are we doing here? What are we doing? That is way too many hours. Leave it to the gummy for the best life-changing ideas. What is this about the Triscuits and the wheat thins? When is that? Well, 190 is this Sunday. So if there's no gaps, 10 weeks, 200 minutes, that seems doable. That is doable. I mean, a lot of them will surpass 200 on regular. Ooh, we got a bigger question, chat. So I'm going to pause the music for this one. I recently had a situation with an acquaintance that I want to know if I was in the wrong. Okay. Were you right or wrong? I didn't mean it negative towards anyone. I just think they eat together because they look like they have real fun together. Yeah, no. I didn't. For the record, AZ, I personally didn't take it as you being negative towards anyone. And I don't think you intended it that way, and I don't think you said it that way at all. Kind of am I the asshole? That's true, Liv. All right, let's read this out. This girl and I were both, and then in brackets, knowingly dating the same guy. Okay, so you and this girl were both dating the same guy, and you both knew you were dating the same guy. Okay. There was a situation where the other girl had an issue with the guy, and to make a long story short, caused him to end the relationship with both of us. Oh. So she had an issue with him, but then he was like, nah, fuck it. I break up with both of you? Okay, let's read on. Due to the sensitive nature of the situation, and my own anger, I didn't talk to the other girl for 2 weeks. Okay. Next thing we know, the other girl started accusing us of not caring about her, telling us that we severely hurt her, and generally playing the victim without acknowledging that she caused the issue. Fast forward to a week or so ago, she went on another tirade through a group text, and I was finally fed up. I admit I snapped at her, but she was accusing me of being manipulative and toying with emotions and other ugly things. I ended up blocking her. Was I in the wrong for even allowing myself to let her get to me and respond accordingly? What do you think the fine line is of defending yourself versus allowing yourself to get sucked in by toxicity? I don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think you did anything wrong. My 2 cents is everyone's entitled to have their emotions and feel. And you are allowed to feel frustrated that your relationship got cut because of this person's stuff. You are also allowed to be frustrated for being misrepresented and gaslit. You are entitled to not talk to someone for a week or 2 because there's a wound that is fresh. Very much so. So to me, you're not in the wrong. They're in the wrong. Even though they're also allowed to have their feelings, but just because someone's having feelings doesn't mean they have to bat you over the head with it. And not just that, in a group text. It's not for you. You know, that's not for everybody. That could have been one-on-one. It wasn't. Fuck that. I think you're fine. I don't think you are. I think you're fine in, you know, protecting your peace and blocking. That's just my 2 cents. I think Corey's just good at the gig. Like on a certain level, he had the screen presence to get cast on BB, you know? I mean, the Wurtenbergers, both of them, both brothers, I feel like have shown to be very good in the space for sure. So yeah. Is this a Dr. Phil part of the stream? No, Mikey, I have a form, an anonymous form that people can submit questions in anonymously. It can be about anything. You can ask about me, podcast, TV, movies, Big Brother, or questions like this from your life or scenario, or a which one would you rather? Would you, what's your favorite restaurant? Like all the questions are available. But yeah, thank you for feeling comfortable asking this question, Asker. And no, you did fine. Sunshine says block, next, stand up, speak for yourself. Yeah, you're good. You're completely good. You're completely good. Cues from the cues. All right. Zach's tweet last night was great. Zach is number 1 on Twitter easily. One of the best. One of the best to ever do it. All right, the music's loud for me now, but I know it's fine for you. Okay. All right. So next question in the forum chat. Who do you find more physically attractive, Leo or MJ? Should I? Do you want this? Oh, Twitch, thank you for the 6 bits brought in by Lori's gigantic emote of me. Thank you so much. Liana did not ask that. I mean, I don't know. She may have, but I don't think so. Yeah. But what about the amazing women in the house question asker, says Fleur. They're both extremely attractive. Let's not, like, they're both extremely attractive. So, that's my answer. Is that good enough? Is that good? Please rank all of Terran's soundboard clips. I would like to decline this invitation. I would like to decline this invitation. And I would like to pass it to the next delegate. This ain't for me. I can barely think of ranking my soundboard clips. Nah. The good news for you though, question asker, Terran does this at the end of every season. So he'll run you through them for sure. Or you'll be able to run through them with him, is what I'm trying to say. Who from BB26 will be getting a Goose Goose invitation? Quinn and Joseph both have open invites that I will reach out to them accordingly in the future. There's nobody that is not allowed to be there, but they're the ones that I will actively personally invite because they're both also part of our world and will like know what's up, you know? Invite Angela. I mean, listen, if I get guarantees that Angela can set it up, why not? So yeah. Let's get Jerry on Goose Goose. Okay, all right. Sweet Kenny K. I mean, listen, if I invite Sweet Kenny K, he'll say yes and then quit before we start the game, so it'll be fine. Train Summer Clips took 2 hours last season. Are you asking me or telling me, AZ? Are you asking me or telling me? Asking? I don't know. Whoever checked out the stream, do you know how long it took? Or you let me know. Can you play Lisa, can you play what? We're just chilling. We're just hanging out. Taco playing would be so messy. I agree. I already joked about this with some of the people who pull up to the lobbies. Of like, if I invited Tucker to the lobby, or if I got Tucker for the lobby, I would have to either make them pay an entry fee or make them sign something, because I think the simps will be out in full force and I would need to prevent that from happening. It would just be a lobby of 15 people and 10 of them will do whatever Tucker wants. So I was like, do we need to have a conversation? Because y'all be simping. All right. Next question in the form. Which RHAB podcasters would be the best at jet lag? I would give this one to Taryn. I would give this one to Liana. I would give this one to Mary. They're the top 3. And then add Sasha in for good measure. And that's a dream 4. All 4 of them can, like, Sasha does a lot of traveling. Is very into the Amazing Race, very into jet lag, so would know the game very well. Taryn, same thing. Liana would be very good, and Mary would be very good at like the keeping the physical part and also like mapping the things out, location stuff. I think all 4, those are the 4. Lock it up, easy. Kenny will play when they add the swingers variation to the lovers role. Oh my god. If Quinn plays Goose Goose, at least the game allows him to backstab his allies. I mean, true. Without any punishment. Actually, some punishment. Can we react to Asian Baby Andy's Survivor interview with Mike? Have you watched it already? Because I've watched both already. So my reactions are going to be very old at this point. Is something you want to watch Veronica Mars? I didn't even know it was part of Veronica Mars. Have you watched Quinn's Exit Press? I did read, Tomster. I did read the exit interview with Mike. I didn't watch it, but I did read. Survivor 46 cast brand Steel Tuesday. We can do that the Tuesday or Wednesday before Survivor. So like 6 p.m. Wednesday, potentially. Either 6 p.m. Wednesday or like 8 p.m. not 8 p.m. Tuesday. 6 p.m. Wednesday is probably more likely to get hyped for Survivor. I think I'm ready to bring that back. When you're all drafting Monday. Have you ever had boiled peanuts? I never had them until I moved to Florida. Now I'm obsessed. They sell raw peanuts at the local grocery stores here certain times a year. I made some the other day and I can't stop snacking on them. They're salty goodness. Boiled peanuts. Also, the reason I left stream earlier was to ask Liana if she would like ants on a log, and she was like, oh my god, I love ants on a log. I had ants on a log. My mom would make them for me as a snack. I like them a lot. I was like, oh, okay, do you want me to make them for you for lunch? She said no. And then she was like, well, you'd hate it because that's celery. And she's not wrong. Celery is top 3 worst foods that for me that I don't like at all. So Also, y'all, thank you for that hype train earlier. I want to share this. This was the emote I got from the as a result of the hype train that we got going here. Where is it? Look how cute this red card is. Did you show Quinn's goodbye messages? Honestly, did we have an extended interview? I don't think we did. I don't think they wanted to do an extended one with Jerry O'Connell. Unless we did get it and you let me know and we'll watch it together right now because I haven't seen it. Boiled peanuts are the bomb. Boiled peanuts have a very satisfying texture. I mean, I'd eat it. I like peanuts in all form, I think. Did they show... Oh, sorry, I just read that. Traders can start next Monday, too. That's true. Traders Canada starts Monday the 23rd. We're getting there. It's a trick, brother. Soft and weird peanuts should be crunchy. Nah, then what about peanut butter, though? You know? I like it in both forms. I don't think they released them. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I lived in Florida for 2 years and boiled peanuts were gross. Oh, we got a little bit of... I've actually been in Florida and didn't like it. Melinda will be 10 out of 10 iconic on Traders Canada. I love to hear it, Melissa, because I'm going in very much unfamiliar with everybody with the exception of Netta and Gail Kim. So I can't wait to see how it plays out. Oh, and Walling knows one of the Traders players from YouTube. Lovely. Corey said the jurors don't get extended interviews. I feel like, did we not get their goodbye messages, though? My mom hates them, but I keep telling her she needs to try them again or try mine. Well, I think they don't get extended interviews because Julie can't ask them or tell them stuff that they aren't supposed to know. So by proxy, they're shorter by nature. We didn't get Camel, we got the others. Oh, that's brutal. All right, where is the next question? Let me look what this is. Have you ever made Chew Farsi? Sounds like something Liana would like. Let's see what this is. A cabbage roll. Is that what it is? No. Let me look at it. Stuffed cabbage. I mean, I can ask her. See if she'd be into it. I'll tell you this. I don't think I'd be into this. Not a big fan of cabbage. But I think I would eat it. You know, like... This is not celery level. It's still better for me. Like, I would still enjoy it. But yeah. Never had boiled peanuts, poutine, or gravy fries. Well, damn. What is your gummy tolerance? Let me see. I typically do a 5 milligrams of THC on my gummies. And I wouldn't say that that's my max limit, but that's kind of a good level for me. Sometimes even a little over limit. But that's kind of what I try and maintain is maximum 5 milligrams. Sometimes I'll have half, call it a halfie, you know? I don't mind raisins like on their own respawning, but I don't like it in a lot of stuff that it gets put into, you know? Wait, why can't you talk about who you find attractive? You're married, not dead, LOL. I know, I understand that. You don't think Liana and I talk about who is attractive and who we find attractive here, there, whatever, or who's a good looking person? A lot. It's different than, hey, who's the better looking one between these two people? To me, it is. Especially when it's like people on a show that I'm covering. You know? So I have no effect on 10 milligram. Yeah, see, for me, 10 milligram is too much for me, I think. But yeah, to be clear, it's not, this wasn't I'm trying to be respectful to Liana, no. But it's just not something I talk about really like that, you know? How would Bloom do on BB? Burn quick and fast, but be entertaining all the way. I actually found 100 milligram gummies. I have seen those, Yoshi. They are a lot. Okay, was Tucker really going through withdrawal? No idea. I don't know. They're humans, not meat. Exactly. But yeah, again, if people want to give their opinion on who they find attractive, that's cool with me. But yeah. Like, the question wasn't, do you find blank attractive? It was, who is more attractive as well. Mike would kill it on the circle. I do co-sign that. Can we get Angela on MILF Manor season 3? I mean, if she's looking for a young man, then sure. But please, can we just not get a MILF Manor 3? Can we just cancel the show? That might be the move. Can you troll Taryn with this soundbite on Goose Goose? It says, do you think I look good, Mr. Armstrong? If I esper him, that would be a money use of the soundboard, actually. I'll keep that in mind. I'll vault that one. My boyfriend and I thought Tucker was really attractive. There you go. Tried a gummy once, no effect whatsoever. No idea how strong it was. It really depends on the mixture, whether it's also like just THC or CBD as well, you know? We've seen a lot of BB25 players be on episode recaps. Which of the BB26 cast do you think would be the most entertaining on next year's recaps? Personally, I think Angela would be very funny paired with Rob and Taryn. Angela would be a great ad. I think Chelsea would be good. Obviously, Joseph and Quinn, both of them would be good. I think Tucker would easily, like, without question, be a good one as well. I think Cedric would even bring some energy. I think a lot of 26 you could put on a podcast and they'd be a good time. A lot of them. You think Joseph would be good? Really? I don't know. I think so, Amy. He gets to be, if he's getting the chance to be snarky about other people, he'll 100% take it. 100%. I'm not judging him on his exit interview. I'm judging him on what I saw from him on the show in the diary room. I think that level of snark is a good time. Because I feel like in the on the exit interview, I think he was just kind of like mentally not ready to face the fact that he lost. What did I just miss? Half a 10 is borderline too much for me these days. I don't know what happened to my tolerance, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, my tolerance used to be way higher long term, and it just died, and I'm okay with it. Save me some money and save me, I have more gummies for later, you know? Do you even have a celebrity crush? Oh, 100%. 100%. I think I've discussed this before. If you could put one full BB cast back in the house and watch them play out a new season, which do you choose? I feel like an easy one is season 10. Easy one is season 10. Or honestly, I wouldn't mind 17. 20 is another good one. But yeah, 10. Give me 10 all day. When is Izzy coming back on a BB recap? I mean, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but I would love to see her ASAP. Street Joseph gonna be snarky. He did have funny comments on the show too. I thought so at least. Yeah, I really think with enough time, for sure. No Tucker, please. Why not, Sunshine? I've been able to watch Joseph. What up, Chambot levels incoming. Exactly. After the decompressed McKinley, I agree. Really enjoyed Felicia on the show. I thought Felicia was great. Natural as well. Flinzel, thank you for the 4th month. Just stopping by. Hey, listen, appreciate you stopping by, saying hello before you go ahead and do your thing. Appreciate it. Plot twist, Joseph is lurking this stream. Hey, Joseph. This season would be crazy to redo. Oh my god, this season would be a great one as well. Yeah. 20 with all those breakups, 25 with different comps would go crazy. 25 with different comps would be great, but like, can we like remove 2 people from 25 before we do it? Just a question. Just a question. Did you tune into any Olympics or Paralympic events? Not really. I watched like little bits and bobs of like highlights, replays, but I didn't catch any event live. Outside of the ones I saw when Liana's dad was visiting, we're at a brewery and it was on the screen. Not really all that like closely. We need a Blue Kim episode, podcast episode. I wouldn't hate it. Only 2. You're right. Let me think again. 3, 4. I don't know. Can we change some? Basically, let me change 2 to some. Favorite GameCube game, Mario Party 4 is number 1 for very nostalgic reasons. I love Mario Party, but that's my favorite one. It was the first one we ever owned. And then Super Smash Bros. Melee is number 2, easy. Melee. And then Mario Kart Double Dash is 3. Ironically, the 3 games we owned. Snoop Dogg always delivers at the Olympics. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that, Scarkel. Australia for breakdancing win. All right. You just glanced at the feeds and you're confused. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? What is going on in the feeds, Amy? What's more delicious, your hoodie or Shane from Claim to Fame's fried chicken necklace? I mean, why would my hoodie be tasty? Bacon strips or chicken? I'm always picking chicken. And also the necklace looks way more appetizing than my goddamn hoodie. Oh, noms still? Is it still noms? Have the feeds been on pets since we talked about it earlier, chat? What's your go-to order at a bar? Great question, actually. It depends, but I'll tell you what I usually get when I'm at one of these RHAP events. If I'm just there to get a drink, we do shots of tequila. So tequila shot if I'm doing a shot. But for a drink, like a mixed drink, I go with a Red Bull and vodka. Typically on these nights, the Red Bull, I need the Red Bull. So Red Bull and vodka is the move. But also, I'm more often than not cool with whatever drink I get. I'm not too picky. So if someone's like, oh, I'm going to get the next round, or like, Pooya, what were you drinking? I immediately just say, whatever you're having, because it's easier for me. So, not a big Mario fan? How did you guess? How did you guess? Have you done mushrooms? If so, how did they affect you? Good trip. I've never done shrooms, and I never will, I don't think. Outside of the 420 life, I've not done anything else. Yeah. Lana, thank you for the 22nd. I appreciate you. Welcome back to the Less Than Two crew. Lana, appreciate it. The record Rubina tried to give to Quinn said jury duty. The bracelet. Yeah, the bracelet said jury duty. It did. I didn't love it, but you know, fine. I love shrooms. I've done them probably around 20 times or so over the last 20 years. They just make me giggly. That's perfect. It's kind of like exactly what you want. All right, next question. We're zooming through these now. Have you tried Wink? I have, actually, as recently as this week for the first time. And it was fine. The flavor was not all that, but you know, it had the good effect. It took a little time, but it got there. McKinley, thank you for giving us up to Lil Leaf 11. Appreciate that from you. Thank you so much, McKinley. Thank you. Seems a little much after blindsiding him. That's what I'm saying, Melissa. And then it was like, he did not, he rejected the bracelet, which I was like, that's fine. But then he took it anyway. Have you watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? I have not watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but I've heard that Mess Magnets may be talking about it soon. So. Yeah, very salt in the wound vibes, whether intentional or not. That's what I'm saying long term. It's like, I don't think it was meant to be intentional, but it definitely felt like that to Quinn, you know? Assume you talked about it, but is Rubina Chemo Nom's a bad move? For Leah, I think so. Because for Leah, if the noms stay the same, you're getting rid of either one of the lower win equity people or someone who kind of is in the middle of the pack of the win equity pool. And it's most likely going to be Chemo, not Rubina. So it's not ideal for you. I think ideal for her would be a world where one of Chelsea or T-Core is guaranteed to leave and they're both on the block. But also that is like, that's one of those things where like you never imagine someone's going to say their perfect move like that. And Leah did. And everyone was like, oh my God, she's going to do it. That's perfect for her. That's perfect. And now they're like, wow, she's not even doing that. And I'm like, it was a gust in the wind moment. You know, people talk a big game until the game comes to them. And then they're like, actually, I don't know if I was going to do that. I think like the nerves kick in, or you get nervous to try and pull that off. So there's some interesting celebrity experience documentary on Netflix about Shroom's acid. Some celebs love it, and some were saying that they had a bad trip. Honestly, any of these things, if you have a bad experience, it ruins it for you. Think about a lot of people, if you ask them what their least favorite liquor is, right? Or drink is. More often than not, people will name the one, like, yeah, they can name the one that tastes bad, but more often than not, it's the one that they had a bad experience on, and they'll never have it again. Like, vodka took a 7-year hiatus from my life before I introduced it back in, because I had a bad experience one night with it. No, Pixie. The plan is to put up Chemo and Ribena right now. I was in that hours-long talk with Chelsea on Wednesday night. Might have worked on her. Exactly. I think so. She is claiming there's another plan, but also, who knows? But yeah. AMF. What is AMF? Southern Comfort. Nope, not doing that again. For me, it's Fireball. I don't like, first of all, I don't like cinnamon. So already that's not a flavor I fuck with. But I've had some bad shots of Fireball. I can't do it. Hey, Z, thank you for giving us up to Mikey. Appreciate that. Mikey, part of Lesson 2 crew, officially compliments of AZ. I'm so glad I messed up with vodka instead of tequila, because that would be sad. I love tequila. No one can change my mind on tequila. What are your feelings on BB26 Leah? Are you a fan? Have your views on her changed since the beginning? Nope, my views have not really changed. In the beginning, my first impression on this stream, I was like, this girl has no idea what she's gonna do in this show. Then her Twitter was found and was like, oh, she knows some, she seems fun. And then there was word that her family watches Big Brother and she knows more Big Brother than she's letting on. I was like, okay, I'm into it. So I drafted her. Then the show started. That 1 week where she was just on Love Island, I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? And then I love that she recognized she had this army of simps and was trying to keep them. I was a fan of that. I feel like she mishandled saving Angela at the cost of losing Joseph and then Quinn back-to-back. Brutal. But no, I have no issues with Leah. I'm not a hater of Leah. I wouldn't say I'm like Leah's #1 fan, but I like her. She seems cool. And by cool, I mean like a good person outside the house. Maybe not my favorite player, but I think that's a given. Depending on where or what bottle you buy, Fireball is malt liquor, not whiskey. Oh, why did I think it was whiskey? Yeah, either way, Fireball is not for me. Happy National Cream Filled Donut Day. What's your favorite donut filling? Does it have to be filled? I didn't realize that had to be, the donut had to be filled. I typically don't like a cream filled donut or a donut with filling. I like my donut to have a frosting on top or a little icing on top. Nothing more. Kind of have fun wishing for Leah's demise, even though it hasn't come yet. I mean, Sea Breezy, one of the easiest ways to watch a show is to have someone you're rooting against. So that's understandable. Fireball is Canadian whiskey. Gotcha. It's a good donut take. Thank you, Melissa. Give me a plain glazed all day. I like a plain glazed. My favorite is chocolate frosted. No sprinkles. No sprinkles. Donut holes over donuts. I mean, that's just more. It's donut in circle form. Who do you regret not drafting in the RHAP BB26 draft? I mean, obviously, look at who got drafted after I drafted Matt in the middle of the draft. I could have had Rubino, who's still in the game. I could have had Chelsea, who's still in the game. Chelsea's probably the #1 regret there. That's it. That's it. I really wasn't looking for anybody else. So Chelsea or Rubina. Rubina. So for me, I was between Matt and Rubina in the moment, I'll be honest. And I went with Matt because like, ooh, comps. And then that didn't matter. Actually, I just found this today. It's my list of who I had on my draft board. And let's see. Chelsea was like in the bottom 6. Rubina was in the middle. The bottom 3 were Kenny, Lisa, and Brooklyn, who all went out early as well. Yeah, I was higher on Matt because I thought maybe for physical comps he could do some shit, and I also didn't realize he'd have crazy eyes. Cam was middle of the pack. Cedric was... I never really thought Cedric was gonna do well. I was like, he's too young, so he was lower. But yeah. Everyone was low on the women overall in the preseason. I feel like the one that I was highest on was T-Core. Like T-Core was the number one on my list with the women. Let me see. From the Fireball website, Fireball Cinnamon is a malt-based 33 proof product, whereas Fireball Whiskey is a whiskey-based 60. Unlike Fireball Whiskey, Fireball Cinnamon can be sold in beer, malt beverage, and wine stores for our fans who want to provide. So hold on. There's a Fireball Cinnamon and a Fireball Whiskey. So the Fireball Whiskey doesn't have cinnamon taste? Oh, well. Either way, I don't like Fireball. That didn't change anything for me. But sprinkles make everything better. Ichiami, we might have to disagree on this one. It's just unnecessary, like, bite to me. What whiskey is peanut butter flavor? I don't know. Is there one of them that is? I'm guessing it is based on that. But yeah, Chelsea or Rubina in that spot instead of Matt. Monwan or Janky? Monwan easily. Monwan, Nom now easily. Although Janky, it's still too soon to see if it's a Janky twist or not. See what I did there? What are some things on your bucket list? This is gonna sound stupid, but I've said this before. I said this like when I was in like middle school to high school, and then it became like my like fun thing. But I legitimately want to do it at some point, and I would like to. You know, when you go to y'all know what a shawarma is, right? A shawarma sandwich. I want to bite meat directly off of the shawarma spit once in my life. Just bite. Yeah, I want to. What? BB Prez, you come out of lurk mode for this. This is the moment where you were like, nah, I'm going to come out of the shadows and what him on this. Yeah, it's a spinning meat and it looks delicious. It's tender. It's juicy. Who wouldn't want to bite into it? And honestly, I think is very attainable. All I got to do is pay for that one spit, right? It's like once in a lifetime. Like, all right, here's $400. Give me my meat. You can just buy yourself your own. Yeah, but I want it to have the big meat. I don't want it to. I don't want a personal one like from home. That's like, ooh, it's like a sliver of meat like this. I want my meat to have. I want it to be curvy, okay? I want it to be curvy. I want the meat to go up and sideways. So, dude, I think with 100 bits. Lionel, not the pause. Can you please tell Prez to lock the fuck in? He is selling this Pico Park game. Prez, sit up, okay? Like this. Sit up. Sit up, okay? All right, Prez. You want to lock in? Pretend the level is an NPC with a common weapon that's sitting in the storm waiting for you. And now handle your business. You're letting your team down. All right. How do you propose that to a restaurant owner without sounding crazy? I mean, it's a weird ask, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Feeds are back. All right. Where are the noms at, chat? No, please. No, please. What, AZ? This break has been fruitful. Are we talking about the Survivor comp where they all ate the big meat thingy? No. Chat, shawarma is not, hey, this is Survivor. We're going to bite meat and spit it in each other's mouths. This is not that. It's different. It's different. It's not the same. Let me get you a picture of this. All right. I got it. This is what I want. This is what I want. This. I want to bite this. Look at this. It's good times. Good times. All right, AZ, first of all, no one used the word cramming. That was you. So you're mine. Take it out the gutter. Second, why? I can't be secure in my desires? Huh? I want this. I want it bad. But yeah, that's on my bucket list. It's one of my, you know, more jokey, but I would fucking do it bucket list items. Because I could say, you know, travel, do this, do that, but that's one of them. It genuinely is. It genuinely is. We can do this. But yeah. Ugh, I'm like looking at photos of shawarma now. This is bad, chat. Also, I would pick chicken, not meat for that one, personally. On a personal. Do you get popcorn at the movies? I do get popcorn at the movies sometimes. I was a nacho guy at the movies. The nacho with that fake cheese that is so not cheese, but is so good. I'd be like, yeah, double cheese, none of that salsa shit. Because I don't like salsa at the movies because it's like watery and it just slips off the nacho. But the cheese thick and then the cheese a little hot is perfect. But also lately it's become more of a popcorn guy because I have a lovely wife and we share the popcorn, and it would not make it's too much to do popcorn and nachos, so we do popcorn. First meetup we're both at, I'm making this happen for you. Liv, I don't want you to see me in that light for our first meetup. It's like, we meeting for the first time. All right, let's make this happen. No. Thick cheese and curvy meat. This is, hey, Tara, facts. We get popcorn and put peanut M&Ms in it and a cherry Coke, and I never drink soda, but for some reason I always want one there. I mean, that's honestly a thing where like some spaces you want that thing that makes it part of that space. Oh my God, don't say you have a spicy chicken sandwich to eat still, Mikey. I want a spicy chicken sandwich right now. I'm old. We never had nachos growing up. I mean, nachos weren't a part of it for me till like about middle school to high school. Around the same time where I decided I'm going to bite the shawarma was this moment where like thick cheese. The cheese is thick. Is it not thick? You know, it's thick. It's got that thick consistency. Chat, some of you tonight, it's like, sometimes you'll ask me like very inappropriate questions, and sometimes you're like, damn, don't say thick. It's like, bro, come on. It's a little thick, okay? I've never had nachos at the movies. I mean, listen, to call them nachos is a little bit of a stretch. They're not quite enough nacho. But you know, if you say nachos, that's what they give you. You already know what you're telling the vendor. What are you telling the vendor? That cheese hits though? It really does. Thick has many meanings. Last movie I went to, my ordered nachos for me and automatically ordered extra jalapenos because he knew I would want them. Aw. I mean, I don't mind jalapenos. Liana would not, but I don't mind. Which 8 BB alumni would you hate being in a BB house with all summer? All right. Easy. Jackson Mickey. The fucking dude from BB11. The surfer racist bro from week 1. Braden, whatever. That's one. Aaron. Gina Marie. That's already 6, and we're not even there yet. Two more. I'm seeing a lot of evil dicks. Oh yeah, clown face. Ronald McDonald. That's another one. And you know what? You said you didn't say which franchise. Peter Brown. That's my 8th. I mean, the only two women on that list that pulled up to my head immediately were Erin and Gina Marie. It shot me Daniel Durston. Also, Crockpot Man too will probably be on that list. There's so many. There's so many. There's so many. Like, at best, the best way to ask that would be to, like, give me like specific themes, right? People who you would despise, or you make it a little more specific, like, okay, but don't count any of the problematic ones, because all the ones I listed on my list outside of Peter Brown are problematic folks. Peter Brown I just don't fucking like. So no, I just don't like. So if you said non-problematic edition, I'd give you that list. It's different. No, we were naming who I wouldn't want to be in the Big Brother house with, and I had to pick 8 people. Loved all of Quinn's references in his speech last night. I mean, he hit a deep cut for he hit one for the casuals with Brittany, and then he hit a deep cut for the online folks. It was kind of a perfect mix. Should brand steal that season? I do not want to do that, Red Wings. Please, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. What is that janky on the screen behind them? Why is the model better than Ainsley? All right, to Twitter I go to see what the still is here. Oh my god, Janky's like a little baby. Aww. It's a baby. It's a little toy. All right, so we still don't know who she technically nommed, right? The immunity idol joke was good as well. I like that as well. Now pick 50. I mean, again, I feel like that's too easy. I got called a casual last night because I didn't know about the crockpot thing. Like, no, I just hit a crockpot. I never followed up with them. No responding. I don't think that's a casual thing to not know. I think it's a very deep cut. It's a very deep cut. For a lot of us, we knew because of the slop. The slop really got us there. But also, not everyone's going to know everything that's happened online. Famously, most of us, I mean, let me not say most of us, myself, I stopped keeping up with shit after the season. The minute the season's done, I don't look at stuff. But the crockpot one, it was one of the things that got dug up while the season was still ongoing, which was why it was on the radar for me. But yeah, it's more of a Twitter thing too than like like a feeds thing. It's a 0 on the feeds thing for sure. But no, if anyone called you, also a casual to me isn't it's not like a negative term. I know some people take it as a negative term. It's not a negative term to me, but some people are too like, I don't like that people hold it in such high regard of like casual, ew, yuck. I don't think that, but I just think that casuals, they don't get the full story. It's like they kept the free version of the show, the free version of the streaming platform that comes with like hella ads and also cuts some of the show out. It's like, oh, they are also watching Lost, but their episodes are about 35 minutes and they get ads 5 times during it. Whereas a online or feedster is getting no ads and getting more of the story. Theirs is like the regular 42 minutes kind of thing. But I don't think it's like a mean thing. Other than, wow, okay, so really, I told you okay. So you said, other than problematic BB alumni, you would not want to be in the BB house with in terms of annoying alumni. Pick 8 to 10. 8 it is. Peter Brown is 1. So we're just going off annoyance for me. What would annoy me? Peter Brown is from Canada. We'll take that for now. Annoy. I have to go backwards on this one. And I'm just not going to pick people that are problematic because we already know we don't fuck with them anyway. Oh, Frenchie. Easy one, Frenchie. Oh my God. Get Frenchie the hell out of there. I don't think Rachel would annoy me like that. No. I'm trying to think of like, I need to look at pictures and kind of like remember shit. All right, so for example, let's look at BB21. And we're only picking the non-problematic ones. I mean, Sam Smith is problematic. So in my earlier one, when I put Peter Brown in, remove him and put Sam Smith in. Jesus, this cast was awful. No. Oh, JC would annoy me from 20 for sure. For sure. Big Meech annoy the fuck out of me. Put Big Meech on there. Going to 17 now. No, I don't think anyone here would annoy me all that much. Let's go to 16. Oh, Pow Pow would annoy me for sure. I could see Frankie getting exhausting, but I don't think Frankie would annoy me. I don't. Well, not enough to put on my list here. I still think there's bigger names there for me. Looking at 15 now and filtering out the the problematic people, sorry. So there was like one person left on that cast at that point. Oh, Adam Pock would annoy the fuck out of me for sure. Paul would not annoy me. Alyssa. Which Alyssa hot soup? Boogie? Boogie would irritate the fuck out of me as well. Yes. Angela would 1000%. I would lose my mind being at the house with Angela. Would lose my mind. Like, I like watching Angela from the outside. I could not handle Angela on the inside. Nicole Franzel 100% would annoy me. Yep. Would Paul annoy? Paul would not annoy me. No. I mean, Paul would. If Paul's doing BB19 stuff where they're trying to get everyone to harass me, then I'm annoyed, but no. Just because you can't read her? It's not even that, you know. It's like think about all the like public stuff that she's done or like says that we enjoy because she's messy as fuck. I would hate having that on like involved in my shit. For sure. Raven telling you about her 1,000 diseases. I don't even think Raven would annoy me like that. No. You meant Tyler's ex BB20? I mean, she did nothing for me to feel annoyed. That's Angela. Yo, you meant that Angela. Ice Princess Angela. I see what you're saying. No, I nothing her. Well, Boogie already said would annoy me. Boogie would annoy me because he really thinks he's all that, and I would hate that. Christmas, meh, shmeep. I don't know. I nothing Christmas. There's a mean list. How about a list of house guests you would want to be in the house with? All right. May said, let's switch the pendulum. I'm down with that, May. All right. Out the gate. I'm picking 8 only. Okay. Easy pickings. Taylor Hale, put her in the house. Izzy. You already have a key to the house. Easy. That's 2. Kaser. That's 3. Think of who else. Brittany Haynes would be great. Put her in the house. Annalise. No, not Annalise. Joseph from 24 I would love for sure. Oh, for annoying? Yes. That could go there. I was kind of nothing her as well. Joseph would be good. Joseph 25 from BB24. That is. Actually, I think this Joseph is I too, but try not to go as recently, like not trying to go in from this season. I'm trying to focus on before seasons. DX, easily. DX and Claire, both of them. Love both. Give me both. Easy decision. Honestly, Azza. Azza is great. I've met Azza. I've had a lovely conversation with Azza. Put Azza in there for me. Also trying to not go as recent, and here I am naming all recent folks. Eric Stein, great choice. Agreed. Tiffany, I don't know. You want to be in a house with the showmans, Taylor and Joseph? I mean, firstly, they're not together now. But also, you said people I would like to be in there with. I don't mind being with a showmance. I don't mind being sitting there while I'm the third wheel to somebody. I really don't mind that. In my friend group back in like high school, everyone was dating, and I was like one of the few that was not. So I'm very used to being in that environment where everyone's like lovey-dovey, and I'm not. Kevin Jacobs. I mean, if we're mending in the Canada stuff, there's a lot more coming from Canada as well. Kevin Jacobs is a good addition. Kevin Martin would be a good addition. Yes, Melissa. All right. That was a good question. That was a fun, engaging question. Thank you, whoever asked that. Oh, JP goes without saying. Goes without saying. Easy, easy. Jody, I mean, I would put her on this list just to give her more of a time in the house than the show did, honestly. Angela will be fine for me until I needed to work with her in any way. Nightmare of an ally. I mean, Angela's like, there are people in the Big Brother universe where I would feel like, as long as your beef is, you know how my approach is with Goose Goose, where I'm like, oh, I'm not in a feud, perfect. I don't mind other people being in feuds as long as I'm not in it. So if Angela's trying to beef with like hella other people, I'm okay with it as long as she ain't beefing on me, you know? I'm fine with that arrangement. I'm very fine with that arrangement. Oh, I can't wait, RQA fan. I love Netta. She was like, her and Tala were like the first two Persians that I saw on any show that I was following. And I was rooting for them all the way. They both did really well. Andrew, I see you out here tweeting at Leon. I'm Team Trisket, by the way. Let her know. Okay. But yeah, so I'm very excited for Netta to come back. I feel like she had a not so great experience probably with BB Can 5. So it's nice to see where she goes. If he's cutting because they're mentioning Willie Hantz. Honestly, Kala, they're making the right choice. I would not want to deal with a loud and annoying Hantz on my anything. So it's kind of like protecting your peace. But also, it was on the broadcast. If it's on the broadcast, you should let it be there. So. I'm telling you, Quinn is like the unlucky fucking charm. Because everything that he wants, he's not getting. Julie? No, Julie. You wanted Direfest? Fuck that. You don't get Direfest. You want to talk about the show and like super fan up a little bit? Nope. Go out. Go home. Unlucky. Unlucky for the lad. All right, chat. I'm calling last call on the form before I shut the form down. So if you want to anonymously submit questions, this is your last chance. Public questions are still wide open. You can say anything you want in the public. Which hands would be the worst to be in a house with? Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Is it weird to say worst? Would it be weird to say that Russell's not the worst? Because at the very least, Russell was not looking to throw hands with anybody. Like, Russell would talk a lot of shit and be annoying, but he definitely was not like squaring up to beat someone up. Whereas Brandon Hans was ready to do that and Willie Hans headbutted someone. I would say Brandon probably would be the worst, the most unpredictable of the three. Quinn has a giant Zingbot cut out, a Miss Zingbot. Heartbreaking, Yoshi. Heartbreaking. Clay from 17 would be insufferable to be with. Clay, what's his name? Honeycutt? Well, if Russell wasn't running 2 seasons, he might have been willing to do that. Oh, if he was like on the bottom out the gate, maybe. I think Quinn was lucky to meet Jerry O'Connell. He will also see Julian Fernandez. No, Pink Poodle, honestly, there was not a better person to have the Jerry O'Connell spot than someone who would be actively happy for it, which is Quinn. Finding out that Quinn loves the movie Kangaroo Jack and then was named after a character of his is incredible. Like, no one else would have appreciated that moment more. Are we doing Marbies? I don't know yet, but let's say maybe. Do you use an iPhone? If so, if yes, do you like any of the new colors? I don't. Ya boys on that Samsung life. Big chillin'. This is my baby. No iPhone. Is Willie Brandon's dad? I think that's a different brother. I don't think so. But I don't know much about the Hans family line. Oh, for sure, Melissa. Quinn is gonna love the record book for that, for sure. If you were on this season of Big Brother, do you think you could win? Which comps do you think you would have won so far? Honestly, in this season, I feel like we've talked about how bad the gameplay is, but no. I have this suspicious feeling that I would get sniped because someone would see me as a threat in some capacity. And I also do not think I'd be in like a 3-person thing. What comps would I have won though? Let's see. Let's go back to week 1. Oh, was that kind of like the slide the thing on the tile? That could have been a doable one. Yankee swap, I feel like I could have done decently in the veto. I think the wall would have kicked my ass, so not the wall. I think this one of like holding the marshmallow thing, I think I could have done. I could have put in a shift, I think. Oh, I would have cooked them in OTEV. I would have done at least 2 rounds. Easy. That would have been easy. Ooh, what are you sending me? What is this? Hold on. Oh, these are the comp list or something? They don't want to give their location out on the feeds. Wait, what? Oh, they're worried about having people find them. Well, people already found y'all. Come on. Grodner is so good with twists. Were you hacked, Taylor? Is this a hacked account I'm hearing? Would Mary have won the marshmallow competition? I mean, if she wanted to win it, I think she'd put in a shift. It all depends on would she feel like she would need it or want to win it. What do you think? Why do you think they haven't brought Pandora's box back in a while? I don't know, because like I feel like some people are gonna say, oh, because everyone like talked about how rigged it is. I don't even think so. I don't know, because if they wanted to, oh, you have an ad? Well, you let me know when you're back. Well, you're not gonna hear this, so we'll wait. They turned an average 3-hour comment to 10 hours. Leah did the thing. Fair play to her. I mean, she put in a goddamn shift, Taylor. A goddamn shift, and we didn't get to see it. I'm very bummed. As a casual, I really like Pandora's box. As a non-casual, I don't mind it as long as the punishment isn't a game-related one. Like, if the Pandora's box is, if you say yes, you get $10,000, and then you are like, ooh, that's what it is, I'll take it, and then instead what it ends up being is you're locked in the house and everyone else gets to get a $10,000 shopping spree, I'm in for that. I feel like that's so much fun. That's so much fun. What I don't want is for it to be all right, if you say yes, you get to, you know, see somebody, but if you get it and we lied to you, you don't get to vote for the next 2 evictions. Like, fuck that. Don't make that a thing. And AZ, thank you for bringing hot soup into the Less Than 2 crew. No more ads for you, said hot soup. So hot soup said AZ. Good soup. Didn't happen once where Rachel came back to troll everyone. Tucker would have been funny for that. 100%, Melissa. That kind of content, that'd be money. I'd be very here for that. But in that season, Rachel was in the jury, so they couldn't have brought someone from the pre-jury, I don't think. You broke your Bluetooth headphones? How? Tom, what did you do to them? How were they being broken? Need T-Core veto, see if she uses it. That would be hilarious. Taylor, who'd you go in on in the stock watch? It's already passed. You can tell me. You can tell me. T-Core? Ooh, no, no, no. That's scary. That could be very scary. Can you do the T-Core impression again? What? Do you want me to hit you with it? Because I don't have anything else. What, the headphones are hanging? Oh, is it like a wired Bluetooth headphones? I assume so. But yeah. Who did you go on? I was actually forgot and kept my Leah. I actually did forget and then last second remembered and decided to just gamble with fate and just all I did was add one more stock of Chelsea to my stocks. So I'm still on Chelsea. I was like, hey, listen, if Leah wins, it's a cooked stock, but if not, almost everyone else winning is a good place to be. And then Leah won, but if she doesn't end up putting Chelsea on the block at all, I'm making all the monies. So I'll take it. Gotcha, Tomster. Oh, that's brutal to do, though. That's a brutal spot to be in. Because I have these wireless ones that I live by. They're really good. I'm happy with them. They got a nice charging case. And they're relatively inexpensive, honestly. Oh my God, my foot fell asleep. This is bad. I don't like this. Oh God. It's annoying me. Ow! Oh, sorry. That was way too loud for just a slept foot. I have over the ear. I can't do earbuds. My ears are small. Liana has this issue where the earbuds don't stay in her ear. So, was T-Core Chelsea again for me? Is one with the more exciting option. That's fair, Taylor. That's fair. Have we talked about this photo? We have not, but I do love that Quinn has a photo of Jerry O'Connell carrying him. What did y'all think about Jerry O'Connell, chat? I feel like I was happy for Jerry O'Connell. Given Leah 3 was mean. I mean, listen. I think it was fine. I also, once I saw that she was guaranteed the 4, I was like, I want to be different. I don't like being on the stock watch and having all my numbers be the same as everyone else the whole time. So I had to do something somewhere. And then there was that one person in the chat who told me that I hate Leah because I gave her a 3, even though I don't hate her. So give her a 10. You'd like that, wouldn't you, for your stocks? But no. If I knew you had her stocks, I would have given her a 1. I'm kidding. I would not have. Could you imagine the heat I would get? One of the reasons I don't do the stock watch late in the season is because people get too into it and get mad at me for my shit. Which, for the record, I'm not saying I thought you got mad. No. But I think if I was like 1, I'm like Pooya. So it didn't feel like BB, but he did a good job. I feel like he was a little too like the suit. I didn't like the suit. I was like, you're too formal for this. Julie pulled up in jeans last week. The suit was too formal, but I do love that he basically pulled a Julie Chen and fully combusted when Mackenzie complimented him and he didn't know how to respond. I feel like outside of the material they gave him to like study or the prompts to use, he wasn't great at improvising, but also it was his first time, so I can't blame him. I have seen the side-by-side photos. I was trying my best to get her 5. Yeah, it was, listen, it was not a good week. It was just not a good week. I mean, her not making it on the block on its own should have been a bit of a dub. But the reality of her losing 2 key allies and having her best ally remaining be Angel is bad. Bad news bears. Wow, another 5. Gave Kid on his first day of school energy. Actually, I love that. That's very true. I remember being that way. And then very quickly, I became I don't try, I'm too cool. And I wasn't cool. You know that like when you think you're being the nonchalant cool one and then you look back and you're like, I was not the nonchalant cool one, at all. That was probably me. I'm craving wings bad right now. Which hat are you wearing today? I'm wearing a black cap with a purple brim. I don't know if that's what you were asking and looking for, but that's the answer. Eric Ten Hag sacked if you lose today. Is this true, or are you just making it up? Well, first of all, who are we facing? Also, I forgot I have to set up my fantasy Premier League. Oh, Southampton? Yeah, sack him if we lose. Sack him if we lose. But yeah, I nearly forgot. I haven't looked at my FPL in a minute. I did the free one because I had to change some stuff around. Let's see what we got over here. No, I should. Oh, wait, is Haaland not going to play? Personal reasons, 75 chance of playing. Can I know? Oh my God. Let's see the squad. You want me to rattle it off to you real quick? Hey, DH, thank you for giving us up to Morphin. Appreciate that from you. Oh, that sucks, Taylor. I didn't know that. That sucks. I have Emiliano Martinez as my goalie. I have Mazraoui, Virgil van Dijk, and Saliba as my defense. I have Onana from Aston Villa, Bruno Guimaraes, Eze, Son in my midfield. Then I've got Haaland, Isak, and Havertz as my attacking three. And then on my bench, I have Kilman from West Ham, and Souček from West Ham, and Michael Keane from Everton on my bench. So there you go. That's my full squad. All right, chat. Would you like to continue the form and hang out here, continue our little just chatting for a little bit, or would you rather do a couple of rounds, like a 3 or a cheeky 4 maps of marbles? Power is in your hands. You sent me yours. Let me give it a gander. Mo Salah and Haaland is a nasty combination. Love it, though. And Luis Diaz, how do you afford all this? I guess like the other players. Smith Rowe is a good value pick, though. Pedro is a great defensive pick. I nearly went with him as well. Joao Pedro. Oh, this is a good team. This is one of the ones that it could give you a good profit, too. Like, some of these players are going to rock it up. Yeah, and your captain got to be Salah for sure. See, right now, unfortunately, I don't have a team where I can make a United player my captain on my FPL, which is not like that. I ended up selling Bruno, and I had De Ligt. I thought De Ligt would do well, but then he's not been fresh in the team yet. So I'm going to keep it on for later. Anyways. Okay. Marbles. Okay, so y'all have said marbles. We'll do marbles. Let me just double check the form. The form, no new questions. We stop at 3285. All right. Squad. Those of you that do not like marbles, I know marbles isn't for everybody. I know the VOD viewers, the marbles might not be for you, especially because you can't hear the music on the VOD. I hope y'all had fun. Thank you for hanging out. We're about to switch over to the marbles portion of the night, where we're going to play about maybe 4 games of marbles here. Chill out, have some music, camera off, vibe out. So if you enjoyed this, thank you so much. I'll be back, of course, 10 p.m. every week on Friday to do this very stream. So if you had a good time, please join us again next week. Otherwise, if you're looking for the next stream available, Sunday at 5 p.m., we're going to be rocking some Goose Goose Duck. We are back after a week off. Squad's ready. I'm ready. Let's make some new memories and make some new feuds, okay? So we got that going on Sunday. If I said Friday, I may have said Friday, Sunday. And then for podcast stuff, RHAP, Survivor Draft is on Monday. Big one coming. Myself and Taryn will be talking the second batch of the Circle episodes this next week as well. That's upcoming. And then 90 Day Fiance upcoming. And Traders coming soon. Traders Canada coming soon. Hey, no worries, DH. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, I know it's D hat on E, but I'm assuming DH is fine with you. Otherwise, correct me. Grod watched the sock watch where for the first time BB26, BB25 and said, watch this. Isn't it fucking hilarious, Taylor? The rankings on the stock watch are going to plummet this week. How is the Circle so far? Honestly, Amy, my personal take on the Circle right now is I really like this cast, so I'm enjoying myself. I haven't had enough time to sit with it yet. So, are you trying to get away from marbles? No, we're right here. We're going to do it in a second. I was gonna say, when did I say life is tough wherever you want? Did I get any stocks this week? I continued the triple down on Chelsea stock. I've got, I think, let me see. I've got 38 Chelsea stock and nothing else. So we're really living or dying on Chelsea not getting nominated this week. Although if she's up there with like anybody else, I feel like she could survive. Maybe we'll see. Who knows? I was influenced last week to invest in Stockwatch again, and I went in on T-Core. We'll see how it works out. I may have cursed her. Oh my god, Mandy, not coming out of the retirement for this. But I think she is favoring that side as well. Yes. Heroes Rob versus Rubina. All right, well, let's hope if she must go on the block, that Rubina is off of the block. But yeah, she's putting up Rubina and Chemo, and then said potentially a renom of T-Core, but I don't think she's gonna want to put up T-Core, so we'll see what happens there. All right, chat, you ready? You ready for some Marbs? Marblaze? Marbella? Also, chat, what did you think of the camera angle today? I kind of adjusted it a little bit. And what I did was I brought the camera up a little higher, but then I moved the light fixture. The light used to be there. I moved it over here to be more directly. How were those? How was that? How's the camera been today? Or if you didn't notice it, we'll take that. That also works for me too. It's good? Thank you. Thank you, Mandy. Noms are just happening? Wait. Had they not happened already? Oh, thank you, Hot Soup. Oh my god, not this song. This is a problem with like liking meme songs and they're all on one list. Alright, I'm setting up marbles though, so. Oh, they're over, we don't know who's up. I assume it's those two though. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna switch over now to marbles. There we go. Yeah, I can't say. Listen, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not shocked. I feel like it's a big game to be like, you know what? These two are running the game. I'll put these two up. I mean, I'm not saying specifically that's what she said here. But we've seen this in Big Brother history where a lot of people will be like, yeah, I'm putting up these two. And then they backtrack completely. Also, I feel like Chelsea put in some work with her Wednesday night. Aw, thank you, Tomster. Oh, they aren't confirmed, but I'm sure it's Rubin and Chemo. That's what I'm saying, too. I'd be willing to bet on it at this point. I don't think they change. All right. So for those of you that are keeping around for marbles, we're going to have a good time. I know I said 4. Let's do 5. Max Racers 500 is fine. Community maps. If Tico wins video and takes Rubina, is there any way Leah goes to the Women's Alliance route and put up Cam versus Chemo? I feel like that would be the best shot because she ain't putting up Angela. I feel like at that point, that could be what happens, but I don't think she wants to put up Cam either. So the thing is, this doesn't get Leah allies next week, and that's really what she needs. I kickflip, and maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm unsure, and maybe I have the wrong read. I low-key don't see anyone being allies with Leah. I feel like no matter what she did this week, she would go into the next week being put up on the block anyway. It's kind of the feeling I have. All right, so this one's 24 seconds. Let's not do that one. There. And she also made a deal with Cam and Angela, so there's no way that happens. The Cam and Angela thing does not happen. I agree that if she turned the two trios against each other, that could be her best shout. But even then, that wouldn't be a guarantee. That could be everyone just says and does whatever they can to get out of that week, and then they make up and put her up anyway. It's kind of the vibe I was going to get. But yeah, too many people are aligned here. Like, the nom opportunities are very limited for a lot of people. Leah being one of the few that literally could have justifiably put anyone up this week. All right, chat. Since last week, the VIP badges were added in late. Like, they were added in last week, but then I didn't have a stream. So I said people there got to keep their VIP badges. I'm going to keep it simple today. I'm going to add one VIP badge for first place and then one random one. I'm only adding 2 today. So big stakes for 5 races, only 2 get added. First place, and whoever gets randomly given one by Google gets the second one. And then, do y'all want to do brownie points, a top 21 with me, or do you not care about a brownie points this time around? You let me know. We'll wait. Yeah, let's run the top 20. It's easier. I know, Pam, you mentioned play against someone, but I feel like we did that we fared best with doing those wagers when we had something ready for the week. Like, if we had a wager set up for the next Friday from the week before, kind of thing. Doing it on the fly is a lot more hard to have like a fun stake out of it. What is the music? This song specifically, it is Joji, and it's Can't Get Over You. Is this song. Yes. Was it familiar sounding to you, Autumn? Sorry, Lord Autumn. Prediction up, perfect. What is brownie points? So Mikey, when you watch a Twitch stream, in the bottom left of your chat, you can see this little piece of brownie on mine, but they're called channel points, and you accumulate them through watching the streams on any stream you watch. So when we run predictions like we are right now, say if you think I'll finish top 20 and you bet on that, you bet your channel points on it, if you win, you'll gain a significant amount depending on the ratio. Versus right now, for example, right now only 8,000 points are put on no. So if no wins, the no's get way more money, way more points rather. Song sounds like, oh, Michiami, never thought of that comparison. So that's really what it is. And you can redeem them for different things. I'm still looking for suggestions for new things potentially. Yeah, right now, no it does better cash out 1,000%. Coco. 46 seconds left to wager, chat. So you really want to get in now before it's too late. And also, we still have time to join exclamation play if you want to get your marble in there. You do not have to do anything. Once you've pressed exclamation play, you just watch the marbles happen. You get some commentary. It's a good time. Hell yeah, Mandy. Hell yeah. You definitely do, Mikey, because you've been watching the stream. It's automatic. All right, Owie, you make a request, huh? Coming out rogue with a request. I'll play it for the first map. Kind of leave some people with questions of what the fuck am I hearing? Then I'll explain it later. How about that? All right, let's run that and then I'll press start on the race. Let's see. So this should be easy. We do that, and then we do this. Then we play the tune. The tune, mate. All right, where the fuck? All right, I minimized it. Hold on. Hold on. Always watching. Love that, Owie. Love it. Hey, whether you're lurking or not lurking, as long as everyone's having a good time and you like enjoy the content enough to stick around, I appreciate that. I really do. Means a lot. All right. Okay. Dariush? I don't got any Dariush on him, but that's awesome.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of. It makes me kind of. It makes me kind of. It makes me kind of moist.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Moist?
Moist.
Moist?
Moist.
Moist?
Moist.
Moist?
But am I dead?
I don't know why it sounds like Phil, like Omer to you, because it is Jacob Jones. This is the other person in the track. Jacob Jones. All right, Botswat says Doomft. Back to the race now we go. We can focus up. I always said the spray bottle anthem is going to fuel me a victory and is in the top 3 right now, jockeying for position. We got Juliana in the lead, Kitty Kelly in 2nd, Steph in 4th, Jordan in 5th. I think I got lost. I can't find myself. Deborah, we'll check where you ended up landing here. Oh, well, Mandy went ahead and jinxed Owie with that one. Look at Owie in the back now, barely holding on to not last place. 2nd last for Owie. As we look at the lead, Pixie is in the lead now. Jordan flies into the abyss, or is winning. We can't tell. Nope, abyss it is. All right, Laura, same fate. Oh, we're losing a lot of people here. Lionel in the lead. Oh, and handsomely in the lead. Lionel about to win this one. Oh, the bounce. Yep, Lionel's your winner. Congratulations. I finished top 10? Yes, top 10, baby. Yeah. Woo. Kickflip, did you like that song? I heard you like that song. You want me to play it again? Just kittens. Just kittens. Jacob is a treat. I hope I see him in New York. Which, yes, chat, I will be going to the RHAP event in New York in October. Lionel's the winner. Congratulations. Oh my god, the fucking season's disabled, chat. This is so annoying. Okay, that's fine though, because it did say plus, it gave the top 10 points. So we should be fine. We should be fine. I think we're fine, Mandy. We'll find out by the next round what it is. So I'm going to print screen this page for a second. And then in the next page, we'll see with the next race. If it's messed up, I'll continue print screening and we'll figure it out. Or we'll do like the first place finishers or something. We'll figure it out. We might have to, if the points aren't counting, we will delete the wager. All right. Yeah, Deborah, you finished 20th for what it's worth. We had a total of, as we go down here to see who else finished. Oh, it won't show the dumps now. That's annoying. So we won't see the dumps, but we see the points. Okay. So you really need... The top 10 is what you need right now. Yeah. Owie, how can I forget? I watched that catastrophe happen. Exclamation play for the new map, chat. You got an exclamation play for every map that starts. But it's all good. Go ahead. After that, you're chilling. All right, chat. 51 people in here. I'll make it 52. How about that? All right. About to press start in like 5 seconds. So if you haven't seen this or have exclamation played yet, now is your chance. All right. Owie, listen. I'm not the one I'm not the enemy. Like I said earlier, if there's a feud, as long as I'm not in it, I'm chilling. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 56 competitors enter. 1 wins. Music level fine for you, chat, or too loud? You let me know. I think it looks like it's fine, but... All right, Deborah said, where was I? Couldn't find myself. Now you're in first. I spoke too soon. My bad. Psych, you're still in the running here for the lead. Oh, who is in first place? Is that Owie? Damn, Owie. I spoke too soon. All right. Looks like Duchess has taken the lead over. I am not jinxing you. What is this propaganda? Duchess flying into the disc. Easy pickings with a little swivel. Like how you would swivel your spoon into your coffee in the morning. Deborah back in the lead now. Oh, Duchess misses that lip there. Owie back in second. And now third. All right, Deborah keeping the lead here. Little scoop, little slide side to side, coast to coast. As people in the back are starting to get closer. If you win this in the next 10 seconds, you break the record. Oh, I spoke too soon on that. Uh-oh, Deborah slows down at the worst possible spot, opening the door for Ichiyami. Now Jabina, as the lead is changing multiple times here. Pam trying to put in a late shift here. Can Jabina keep the lead? Jabina wins. Congratulations. All right, and your top 10 has been locked in. All right, I don't think we got... How many dumps did we get that round? I mean, we're not going to know, so that's annoying, but... You know what? Maybe it's better to not know how many dumps we got. Less sad that way. All right, this is the back of the line here. Getting done. Jill, Steph, and Vinyl are bottom 3 here, but hey, no dump. That's good. We take those. Oh, well, I spoke too fucking... I literally... now I feel like I should take blame for that one. I said no dump for you. That's good. And then all 3 of you dumped. All right. Jabina with the win. Congratulations. All right. So yeah, no, the good news, Mandy, is that the points counted. So this is what the ranking is based on points as of right now. This is what the placements are all over the map. So right now it is just doing it off this. Okay. So instead of doing the, okay, this is where you finished in this race, we can see what the leaderboard is, meaning, and let me count to make sure how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so about 2.5 names from the bottom. These are 21, 22, and 23. So where Hannah's name is where 20 is. So right now I'm in the 20 bubble, which is good. Yeah, no, Jinx is the Jinx. Yes. All right, join up, everybody. Get ready, get excited. Exclamation play. What kind of snack did you get, McKenna? We do love a snack here. Also, who said something about a marshmallow thing that looks sad on the feet? Is this a Star Wars map? That might be the motif they're going for. Does it look Star Wars-ish to you? Also, I haven't joined yet, so good thing to remember to do that. Thunder. I don't know. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. String cheese dipped in Tabasco. Okay. A little spice to the cheese. Not mad at it. There's a tiny machine there holding the marshmallows over to roast them. That sounds tragic. What would a Big Brother themed marble map look like? I don't know. Would the marbles go around the house? Probably, right? Kala in the lead. I spoke too soon, Kala. Apologies in advance. Oh my god, my eyes are hurting. Oh my god, there's too much going on. I need to look at this from here. All right, AZ is in the lead. Kala takes the lead back over here. Oh, goes through that very smoothly. All right, Kala has maintained the lead still, going smooth and fast. Liv and Chalet are out of the running here. DH and Lord Autumn both out as well. Oh my god, this is way too trippy, and I'm not in a trippy headspace. Lionel! Oh, I thought you had the lead, but immediately you fell. Kala's still in the lead. Jinx in second. RHAP fan putting the mole and whodunit on hold for the night to take a podium here. As everyone else starts pulling up. Kala is still in the lead, going down the hole. Owie is ouch out of the race. Kala making it to the little wheel here now. Oh no, BB26 has been killing it. So even if this week is a dud twist, we'll like talk shit on them. But so far, we've had all hits, no misses, in my opinion. So far. And the end game is typically not a fun time either way. So I'm not going to penalize or be too mad Lenny with the cheat code here. Nice. Just don't get bonked and you're good. Don't get bonked and you're good. Okay, you got bonked. Hopefully you land it. Wow. Heartbreak City. Shannon also gets bonked out. Sal's here. Out here. Jinx is your leader. And I've dumped. Why? All right, where the fuck is the endpoint? Yam has been planted into the ground. Terabyte is gone. Yeah, there's not enough of a power shift for sure. Well, especially they'll have most of the power. And I think because a lot of people expect them to comp out, like they have most of the compable people. I think that's the other worry. Is not a lack of a pendulum. Not the Jinx, but Jinx is one boulder removal away from winning this. As Jabina tries to put in a shift for that first place. Oh, Jinx is your winner. Congratulations, Jinx. Jabina coming in second by the looks of things, unless something drastic happens. And that doesn't look to happen because I do not think anyone else is close to you at all. Tony or Win has lost, unfortunately. Steph also doomed. Jabina is second place. Ooh, congratulations. Repeatedly respawning is not going to get third. That goes to Mandy. Respawning, taken third place, though. Sorry, fourth place is Lil Leaf, spawning fifth. One of the rare races where I think finishing later was better because there was less obstacles there as your top 10 has been fleshed out now. Yeah, the equalizer is not bad in that spot. Yeah, Weezy could be in a universe with Leah, Angela, Noms. Exactly, just a straightforward Leah, Angela, Noms with no intrigue. At least this way, the good news is enough people are intermingled and also playing and going to be playing in this veto that some exciting conversations will happen. Notice I didn't say exciting results because for the most part, we could also see a world where they just decide, nah, fuck this. We're just going to not use it. There's still be some discussion, which is good. This song is an iconic Drag Race Canada season 3 lip sync. Ooh, I love that. It's a good song. Also, I'm out of the top 20 now. I think I need another top 10 to have any running here, which is scary. 2 more races to go. Let's go. All right, let's hit join. When you're ready, chat, exclamation play to get involved. Another great song. So if T-Core wins this veto, who do you think she uses the veto on out of her duo, out of her trio, I mean? And does she use the veto? I mean, I assume she does. It'd be weird for her not to. But like, what if she's told Chelsea goes up? Does she still use it? Wait, she didn't nom Chemo? Who did she nom? Is this true? All right, I'm about to press start. Wait, I lied. I think it's Rubina and Chemo, fam. Hamza, Rubina, and Chemo. Okay. I was asleep already. I'm disappointed in Leah. I'm not, because Leah had shown to have 0 abilities as of like 4 weeks ago. And already she's won a veto. She's won an HOH now. I think she's proven to be a little more than what people had already decided, like figured she was. Yes, the noms are not ideal, but also I feel like to her, it's been a trio this whole time. And also the trio has not been nominated. This was kind of exactly what Chelsea was hoping for, was that the trio can be a target ahead of her, and they are. So Miss Americana in the lead. Chelsea still doesn't like Leah. That's true. But if Chelsea's done a good job of making it seem otherwise, can we fault Leah for getting snowed? Is the question. Oh, the slow roll here. The roll is slow. The roll is slow. Christine takes the lead over. Chalet actually has the lead. Christine steals it back. And is in the lead, but with a little bump. A little slow. But Chelsea outplayed Leah, which is why I'm not disappointed in Leah, because Chelsea has shown to be the better player. But I cannot love the noms, that's for sure. I think the most dramatic noms would have been a T-Core Chelsea nomination. But that's also, oh my god, Irie was close to getting doomed, but makes it back. Mikey in the lead now. But also at the same time, it's that's like we're asking for like the best ideal outcome. And I think Leah would not have as much disappointment from people if not for the fact that she voiced that that's who she would put up before. It's like you gave us all the false hope that you would. So that's the issue. Oh my God, Mikey, you need to take a back seat, fam. You need to let me get this. Mikey, for the brownie points, Mikey, for the brownie points, stand back, Mikey. Mikey, don't do this. Mikey, don't do this. Oh, we went upwards. Mikey, stand back. Mikey, what was that bump? Mikey, no. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. Checks in the mail. Woo! And we get a dub. We get a cheeky W. Oh, the naysayers are not gonna love this. Oh shit. Oh shit. And the funny thing is, only 28% said no. So most of you are believers tonight, chat. Only one person dumped this entire race, yes. Although the Doom fire is coming, Jill, slowest move, smoothest fast, but the fire's coming, Jill. I see the fire. Move, move, move. Oh no, I think Jill might Doom fear, unfortunately. So close. Run! Oh my God. All right. The win was everything. We needed that, chat. We needed the W. I think we're relatively secure unless like everyone underneath me gets a decent amount of points this round. Now, this song's a little too intense for me right now. All right, last race of the night, chat. Make it count. Exclamation play to join for one last bout. A win in a race should land you in the top 20. Coco, I guess technically guarantee it. Prez, you did exclamation plat. Drop a Y in there for ya boy. That's twice. You called me out twice before being last year for me to dump at the end. Jill, I was rooting you on. There's a difference between rooting you on and calling you out. I was rooting you on. It's different. It's different. Trust me. Tomster hitting us with a play, but with an E. Oh yeah, I'm going with the plat as well. Jordan with the plague. All right, all right. I see I got a bunch of comedians in the chat tonight. Ready for their tight five. Oh, I see Liv dropped an exclamation plat. Not in this chat, though. All right. 55 of you are in here. Ready for a shot of glory. Ready for your brownie points to either matter or not matter. Get disintegrated, or a VIP badge coming your way. Let's find out one last time. T Corvito. Is Leah crying? Oh my God, what's happening on feeds? I'm so annoyed. I didn't get any feeds last night. Like, can you believe this shit? I shouldn't complain because we got fed for the whole season, but come on. Nothing? Not a crumb? Not a victor? Come on. All right. Irie's in the lead and stays in the lead. See, I don't jinx. I don't jinx. Did you watch Terran's live feed update? All 5 minutes of it. Yes. When I saw the runtime, I was like, yep, I missed nothing. I missed nothing. I missed zero things. Waffle or pancake? Yeah, what team are you on, chat? Waffles or pancakes, if you have to pick one? Oh, you got stuck. Oh, you got in. Lionel and Mandy. Oh, okay, we got a big batch of people here trying to get in here before this thing moves. Oh, some of you squeezed through. All of you did. Pambella gets stuck in the second batch, as do the rest of us. All right, as long as there's no dump factor here, I think this group has the winner among it. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, there's a bit of an equalizer there. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Bucket chucked you down. Kala taking the lead over as a result. Oh, Lionel is dumped out of here, opening the door for Melissa in the lead by the looks of it, or unless I'm looking at it backwards and then Melissa's further back, actually. Yep, I was looking at it backwards. My bad. My bad. Pancake, this is a Swedish pancake. I think pancakes, I prefer crepes. Pancakes, waffle, if I had to pick. Arabin, Miss Americana, and Pink Poodle 12 in the lead. Cat's nickname? No, for food, for eating. Actually, Mandy, can we run a cheeky poll on this? A waffle versus oh, you already ran it. Never mind. See, the mods are good at chat. Sure, put the mod emote in the chat for the chat one time. And also, if you're in any Twitch chat ever, thank the mods because they do an incredible job. It's tied right now. It's a very close vote by the looks of it. The poll is up, chat, if you want to get your voice heard, your opinion put out there. Are you team pancakes or waffles? And remember, in this exercise, you have to pick one regardless. All right. Call this round a jetpack because the winner is in the lead by a decent margin. And knows where all the jetpacks are. Oh, yep. Coco and Miss Americana. One of you is about to win this potentially. Oh, here comes Coco Honk and Val. Oh, I have dumped us. Did Lil Leaf? Oh my god, Val also went out there. Oh my god. Very dramatic ending here with a 3-person race in Coco. Miss Americana, Ambi, and Terabyte trying to pull back here. Pancakes have won by a vote of 59% to 41%. Squad, you know what's up. I'm also a team pancake in that equation. Oh, perfect hole in one. Congratulations to Miss Americana. Who is your winner for this map? Coco in second, Ambi in third. Way to plant Yam in the 4th place, rounding out the squad there. Ofra with 5, Arabin, Lori, Lana, Pink Poodle, and Terabyte. Your top 10. How do I unsubscribe to a chat? That's kind of rude, Owie. Why would you want to do that? Why didn't drunk boost work? It's unfortunate, isn't it? The drunk boost, it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. It's kind of a wild card boost. All right. You know, Owie, you want to unsubscribe from this chat. How about you represent better and not be in the bottom 3? How about that? How about you do your part and don't be in the back? Getting roasted while Fetty Wap is playing is wild. Let's switch up. Talk about a drunk boost. All right. Okay, well, this is the final rankings, chat, pretty much. So let me just print screen it in case the final page doesn't give us it. Jabina will be getting a VIP badge. You do not get bullied. This is love. And appreciation. All right. Mandy in third. Lionel in second. Jabina number 1. Congratulations. I finished in 7th. Fuck with that. Good stuff. Boom, baroom. Nailed it. Yo, that first place finish really gave me it. Because if I had gotten anything less than like 4th there, I would have lost. I would have not been in the top 20. So I needed a first place. It's funny because statistically this should have been the hardest one for me to get a top 20 in, and yet I got it. All right, so we're not done here. We got one more badge to give out. And that badge is going to be between second place all the way to, as I show you where you may have ended here, chat. All the way to 64th, with BB Press being the last place finisher here. Okay, so we're going to do that. Second place to 64th. Worth noting that more than half the people that participated got at least 1 point, so it means they at least finished in the top 10 once. 36 out of 64 is good odd, like good. Yeah, Prez kept platting and not playing, but it sounds like Prez was not playing and locking up in Pico either. So, all right, random number generator. Let's get this shit going. Minimum 2, maximum 64, and the recipient is going to be. You're joking. Hold on. I hit random. 4th place. Lil Leaf is the VIP getter. I thought it was Mandy for a second, which is why I went up to check first. Lil Leaf. Enjoy your VIP badge. So these VIP badges will stay for another week, and then next Friday we'll wipe everyone clean and start fresh. It's true, Jill. It really does take skill. I hope y'all had fun tonight, chat. This was a very fun pad once again. I'll be back. So actually, I forgot to bring this up. I'm 80% sure I'll be playing Blood on the Clock Tower tomorrow at 5 p.m. on Dwight's channel. So you can check him out. Twitch.tv/doingmore. That's MOORE for more. And then Sunday at 5, we're doing Goose Goose. So come back here Sunday, hang out with us. Have a good time. But for now, I must bid you a goodbye, a good night, a sleep well, and we'll do some more later. At 5, not at 2? Yeah, at 5 tomorrow, not 2. He has something else he's doing in the interim. Tomorrow. At least that's what I was told last. So if that's changed, I don't know. You know? Oh, he is still live. Interesting. Damn, my guy's been doing Blonde Clock Tower for 6 hours. Yeah, we're good. Let me just send you over to him. Let me send you over to Dwight. All right, Brando's also live. But I think I braided Brando more recently than I have Dwight. So let's go to Dwight. But like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Or I most likely will be playing tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Or you see me Sunday at 5 playing Goose Goose Duck. All right, chat. Take care. Have a good one. See ya there. Bye. If you could, if we're doing a message in his chat, a raid message, can you pick one of two things? Can you either pick, actually, no, pick who are you? Just write who are you in his chat, okay? That'd be funny. Let's do that. Do who are you in his chat. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.